That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I would like to give a special shout out to just Players' Choice in general, bro. We've been grinding. You know, the fruits of our labors is coming to fruition. And you know, I'm seeing, you know, we're becoming one of those YouTube names in this little basketball community. So, you know, salute to everybody up here, the panel, Shaq, Ron, Bobby, everybody in general, the fans, the chat. Even though I do have a bunch of beef with the chat, man, wouldn't be here without y'all.
You
Bro.
gotta let that go.
I wouldn't.
Hey, hold on, Dub. Hold on, Dub. Is the chat biased? Yes or no?
1,000%. Like, it's
Why you beefing
clear
with
as
the
day.
chat? Because they're biased.
They don't like me. It's cool though. I don't care. I just like picking on it because I think it's funny. And then when
They
people
don't like
bring up
you or your takes. Which one?
all of the above,
Tough.
they just don't. Which is cool with me, but it's like, all right, cool. I like it.
Yo, first off, are we gonna talk about how
Shout
detrimental
out to
John
Black
Morant?
Boy, man.
Are we gonna talk about how detrimental John Morant is to the Grizzlies?
It's a
Detrimental. I
conversation
wouldn't
that
say
needs-
that. I wouldn't say that. I don't think we should say that.
Yeah, that's kind of strong.
30,
Hold on, wait.
31,
No.
16 in the last 2 years
Yeah.
without him?
Y'all killed Russell Westbrook for the same type of play, year in and year out. And now John Morant comes with a better overall team, and now all of a sudden everybody believes in the Grizzlies, even myself. But I feel like we've been tricked.
Better overall team than what team did Russ have that this is a better overall team than?
For sure, better shooting team.
Not
Like
the
when you-
OKC teams.
When you got, why not?
I'm talking about the
Better
OKC
shooting
teams
team?
before KD left. Shooting what? Because of Desmond Bain?
Nah, I feel like all of them could shoot.
Yeah,
I feel like every person that steps on that court for the Memphis Grizzlies is a threat from three. And I feel like when you got a player that's explosive as John Morant, he should be getting into the paint and kicking out every single play. He's unstoppable.
They didn't win because of their offense though in this game. They didn't. They won because the Lakers' offense wasn't great, and on top of that, like AD shot.
The rest was kind of shaky tonight. But I still want to talk about John Morant. I don't want to get away from that.
But I hear your point of accusing John Morant for holding the team back. But I think that would be valid if the Memphis Grizzlies offense actually showed out. They didn't. Their offense wasn't great. I mean,
They usually win games without John Morant. The ball's out there flying around. It's much harder to guard. And it's the same thing with Russell Westbrook.
That's
with the
not
ball
true,
in his
though.
hands, just sticking.
That's not true though. They're 11-10 this year without John Morant. Last year was the case, but this year it's not. They're only 11-10. Don't get me wrong.
All I
though.
know,
I think the
Dub,
supporting
in the
cast is
playoffs,
great.
they're 1-1.
In the
That's all
playoffs,
I
they're
know.
1-1.
Last year, they went
Yeah,
1-2 with Ja. They went 1-2 without Ja.
I literally just watched a game where the ball was flying around like I've never seen before.
I do think they do move the ball around a lot better without Ja. I think everybody can attest to that.
Low key. I think the Lakers are overrated. Low key.
Losing?
Just low key.
I know that's not Dub talking the way his team just got beat tonight, bro.
Yeah, it was bad for us, bro. It was bad for
You
us,
got beat the
man.
brakes off over the non-Giannis Bucks team, bro. Can't
Hey.
compete.
Hey,
That's
Lo, it's
what
not
happened.
just the
They
brakes.
was at home.
Hey,
They
the
was at
brakes,
home,
the
man.
transmission,
Can't compete is
they
crazy.
took the exhaust out of y'all. That was nasty.
Nah, it was
Yo, Lo,
terrible.
why you killing
I turned the
D-Lo?
game
I
off.
seen your
I turned the
tweet.
game off.
I seen your tweet. Why you killing D-Lo?
Because he played bad tonight. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He played really bad for a player who's not expecting to be like the best player on the team or even the second or third best player. Like, he played bad. Like, there's no other way around it.
Hold on, no.
So you feel like they should move him? Because that's what your tweet said.
I said if he continues to play that way, especially because the amount of money that he's asking for, then yeah, they should really rethink about giving him a bunch of money.
He's unrestricted free agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not signing D-Lo.
We was talking earlier, and we were actually trying to figure out who the Lakers' legit third best player is.
Hold on,
And a lot
wait.
of people were saying-
I'm sorry. Man, like that beam, dog. Like that beam.
Yeah, I know you was out there. See?
That beam, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby, don't.
Yeah,
That's
Dub. Not right now, Dub.
No, watch. No, you don't get it. Lowe's celebrating because he wants to face the Kings over the Warriors.
I don't care why. I don't care about none of that, Dub.
The way that the Warriors playing right now, sign me up for the Warriors next round, bro. The way they playing, nah, sign me up, boy. Sign me up, boy. Golly, that team, boy.
I do want to let everybody know though. My locks for Chris Middleton under 24 and Duncan Robinson 3 threes. Hey, came to fruition. We just got cooked.
Congrats, though.
What did Duncan finish with?
4 threes. He got 4 threes.
No, like so you're saying he finished with 12 points?
14 points.
Yeah, because he had a bucket, so 14. He made 5 shots, and 4 of them was threes, so he had 14.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I watched that. I was watching the Laker game, and I had it on the side, bro. And there was like a stretch where y'all were stuck on like 41, 43 points. I was like, golly.
You talking about Miami, right?
Yeah, I was like,
that's why I turned the game off. I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what we were stuck at 41, 43 points for like 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, there was like 70, 80 points.
Yeah,
I'm not watching this, bro. I'm not watching this.
I was like,
I didn't even watch it. I remember looking up, it was like 43. I think the Bucks was up like
42-75 when I saw it.
It was up like 8 or 10. And I was like, I should text Dub and talk some shit. Started doing something else, forgot all about it. Looked up, it was 43-60 something.
Yeah,
like, damn.
it just stuck there, bro.
I was like, I should hit Dub now. Turned back around, looked back at the screen again, and it was 75-43. And that's when I hit the group like, yeah, Dub.
Damn.
It was so bad, bro. I don't know how we just got killed, right? We got ramrodded right there in that little run. We could down by 30 at the end of the half. It's like, what the hell you going to do, bro? That's terrible. Terrible defense.
Y'all supposed to rely on Duncan Robinson, Dub. What happened to Duncan Robinson?
He got in foul trouble. He got in foul trouble in the first quarter. Literally 2 fouls immediately. It's like, what the fuck? So
that's what killed the game for y'all. If he wouldn't have gotten in foul trouble, y'all probably would have won.
Our defense was the reason why. We were just getting cooked. Our defense was just getting cooked, bro. They had 138 points on us. Golly.
No Giannis.
No Giannis.
Who was getting off?
If we're going off with the ball's just moving around better without Giannis, they're getting open shots, they're getting open looks. Hey, they just probably better without Giannis, man. I mean, maybe.
Who said that, though?
Well, Shaq was saying that about John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Keeping that logic, it could apply for Giannis as well, man.
They do move the ball.
Yo, remember I was saying that like last week, bro. I don't think Milwaukee is fine without Giannis. Like, they're not better without Giannis, but Milwaukee, I'm telling you, a full season without Giannis, Milwaukee still makes the playoffs and they still compete.
God!
Oh shit. What's going on? Everything cool?
There's no way you did that, bro. There's no way.
I'm on my last bro. I have to do this, bro. I have to do it now, bro.
What you mean you had to do that? You did not have to do that at all.
No, it's a medicine thing. Bro. It's a last little bit of like from my throat, bro.
I'll get those to my daughter, Lo. Just take some regular cough syrup, bro.
No, but like the reason why is because like when my throat was really bad.
Stop.
Lo, my kids use the medicine popsicles, bro.
Can I?
That's for ages 12 and under.
Go get it off. Get it off.
When because I'm saying my throat was so bad where I was like, if I swallow, it would hurt, right? So I really couldn't take medicine that much.
I would expect that.
That's how bad it was. Like when we did the King. That's how bad it was. Like anytime I talk or if I swallow my spit or I drink something, it would hurt me to actually do that shit.
You got your tonsils out?
Nah, that's what it felt like though.
Damn. Man, maybe you had mono or something.
It's a No. It was actually I went to the doctor and everything. It was a non bacterial. It was viral.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
Strep throat or some shit.
Yeah, it was something like strep or something. I don't know.
It's the wrong
it was a sinus infection that like. This is a long story. Anyway, this is just this. I had to,
You know what, Lo? You seem like a cool guy. I like your strip club track record and whatnot. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt this time. But if you pull out another popsicle or anything, Lo,
Ron, how you think the boy got mono in them strip clubs?
Yeah, I'll do it this way, bro, so you can't see my.
Yeah, cool. listen, low. Hold on, wait. My bad. I'll be right back. I got to get a picture real quick. Give me a second.
Low, you know your do you know your low budget twin according to Ticket?
My low budget twin. Who's that?
Oh,
You just got to tap into the episode earlier today. Damo.
Oh yeah, I know Damo. Yeah.
Ticket said up here looking like a low budget low, and everybody, I mean everybody, lost their mind.
Yeah, that's tough for him, boy. That's tough, man. That's tough for him, man.
Listen, low. Listen.
Stop.
I'm cool.
I already know what you.
Yeah, you seen the light. You see the light change, right? Listen, I'm fine with everything you just said.
I'm about to smash his popsicle real quick, bro. Cause Jesus, bro.
I'm fine with all of that reasoning and everything. But when you do a shit like this, boy, like what are we doing?
Look at Dub's screen. He can't believe what he's seeing.
What are we doing?
Oh, you see what you sent Dub into? You sent them into Mr. Krabs mode.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
man, y'all grow up, man.
The thing is, you pulled it out with your mouth.
Yo, rewind the tape.
No hands.
No, that's how you pulling condom wrappers out.
Whoa.
No hands.
Y'all out of pocket, bro. This is
No
not
hands
cool.
is crazy, bro.
This is not cool, y'all.
That
Y'all
was
gotta
wild.
chill, man.
Yo, low, really fast though. You feel like Adam Silver wants the Warriors to lose? He wants Draymond out the league?
No. Adam Silver will want the Warriors to go to the next round with the Lakers.
Thank you. Finally, a man of reason.
That would make the most sense in the world. That would make by far the most sense. Draymond is literally, regardless of if Sabonis grabbed his ankle or not, bro, stepping on somebody is crazy. Bro.
Stomping
crazy.
on somebody.
Yeah, let alone
I agree.
stomping. That's crazy, bro. I played football, and even we had the awareness to not like step on somebody when they got like when they on the ground and stuff like that. Draymond doing that is insane, bro.
Yeah, nah.
It's insane.
Yo, I want to ask you guys: would you rather? It's hard for me to use Draymond because of the way he did Jordan Poole. But the question is: would you rather somebody stomp on you or punch you?
Punch me easy, but that's not even a question, man. What type of questions
punch.
you asking?
I'm not getting stepped on. Getting stepped on is crazy.
Well, I mean, you've
Yeah,
seen what he
stepped
did to
on
Jordan Poole.
Getting stepped on is a lot. I mean, it's disrespectful. So
It's been a
they're both
nasty year out of
disrespectful.
Draymond.
But you getting stomped on is like
Getting stomped on is
that's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
That is
crazy.
Like that.
Getting
know.
stomped on is like you just don't have no regard for me at all.
I'm saying.
You see me on the ground and you just like, come on, that's crazy.
And so that's my point, though.
Swinging with my hands down is wild too, though.
I don't know, they both wild, but if
In
I'm
the
on
NBA
the floor,
practice,
nah, bro, don't
yeah, I'm surprised by both actually.
Shaq,
And
but
Draymond
you know-
is a serial abuser.
Shaq, but you know, like if like as big as Draymond is, bro. If that would have happened, like for instance, say we was in high school or something at the right high school, or even just out in public at the mall, and we get in a fight, bro. If you stomp somebody out, once you kick somebody in the upper body stomp, bro, that's assault, bro. That's assault at the very minimum. Like I'm not saying let's charge Draymond. I'm just saying like that's crazy to just stomp on somebody.
That, he literally
Bro, you
does
good?
anything he want. He be out there just he got a license to kill in the NBA, and that's
No,
crazy.
for real.
I
He
do.
got the golden gun.
I think we do have to acknowledge that Draymond does get a lot of leeway, like tons of leeway. So like,
Shit ton of
it's
leeway.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie, him knocking down his own players like that is crazy. Do you guys think that?
Like that's nuts. That's really wild.
Do you guys
and
think
Poole
he's
be out
gonna,
there dancing for him. I'm off,
do you-
niggas.
That's funny. Yo, PC is wild tonight. That's crazy. But do you guys think Draymond's gonna be a Golden State Warrior next year?
No, I think it's
Probably
over.
not. Actually, Bobby, how does it feel for your team to end that dynasty, bro?
Well, it's not over yet. I'm not gonna play with Steph Curry, bro.
You ain't got to play with Steph Curry, but you can play with Draymond and Clay for sure.
You can't play with Klay Thompson either, bro. Like, I'm talking my shit, but like I'm still remaining humble though. Like, bro, we talking about Steph Curry at the end of the day.
And forget all that, man.
I mean,
man,
no, it's
been 16
Kings in 17 years, low.
17.
It's Kings in 5, no doubt. But I'm still not gonna play with Steph Curry though.
Man, this is 17, bro.
But Lo, what's worse than that is that they laughed at me, Lo. Lo, they laughed at me, bro. and now y'all golden boy, y'all golden team is out here looking. They out here just struggling. They're drowning right now. You know they're drowning in the bay right now. They're drowning in the harbor. Like, what's going on? I told y'all, they're going to come to the Golden One Center, they're going to get punched in the mouth, and they're not going to know what to do. Because we not scared of them.
I got to tip my hat. You for sure talked your shit from the minute you came on the show last summer and said the Kings are going to make the playoffs, and Dale damn near fell out of his chair laughing.
It wasn't just Dale. Everybody.
Everybody did. Everybody did.
Well, I thought they could have made the playoffs. If you was laughing that they didn't make the playoffs, I think that was a bit absurd. Laughing that they had no chance to make the playoffs.
Last summer, think about it.
I had them as a fringe playoff team before the season started.
Look, what I'm saying is, I said they could be a play-in team, maybe a 6 seed, and they were like, "Oh my God, that's ridiculous."
No, I remember that.
What the fuck?
But I don't think you said 6 though. You said, didn't you? Say
No.
5?
Ron. I said 6 at first, and then then early mid-November, I was like, "Yeah, we could for sure get a 3-4 seed," and that was just too much for y'all. I was like, all right, bro, this is ridiculous. People in the chat, people in the chat call me everything but a child of God. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. They were calling me all types of idiots and stupid. You don't know ball, this and that. And I'm like, bro, it's all that. Like, we got Domantas Sabonis. I said we got a top 5 center and a top 7 point guard. De'Aaron's not even a top 10 point guard. Domantas isn't even as good as Vucevic. Now look at these motherfuckers.
Big Ox, is it De'Aaron over Ja Morant?
But now, Shaq, I've been saying it was De'Aaron over Ja since 2 seasons ago.
Yes, it is De'Aaron over Ja. And that's not even a knock on Ja. It's that De'Aaron is like...
He's playing crazy.
Nice. He's playing great.
He's playing crazy.
He's playing great.
Can we talk about a hypothetical, though? What does Memphis look like with De'Aaron Fox as their point guard? Is that a whole lot scarier?
Not really.
I wouldn't say it's a whole lot scarier. No, I think De'Aaron might be a little more poised. But I mean, I don't think it makes him much better. That's what I'm saying. I don't think De'Aaron just clears Ja, but he plays better defense and he's more.
That's
poised
what I'm
on
saying
offense.
though, from the defensive aspect. Yeah. Like y'all don't think that just ramps up that team just a whole lot more?
I think
a whole lot more. No,
I think Ja and De'Aaron are on the same tier. It's just De'Aaron gets that slight edge because of the defense and because of what he's been doing in his postseason. But if they're switching teams, their impact, bro, is like. It's gonna be seamless. It's gonna be the same thing for each team.
Hey, what's that music that gets played when Jason and Freddy Krueger's about to come?
No, that's Jaws. I was about to do Jaws.
Oh
yeah, that's Mike Myers.
Oh, that is Mike.
Do that one.
Don't say all shit. Don't say all shit. You see Debo coming around.
Hey, did you tuck your chains? Y'all tuck your chains?
It is. Hey, tuck your chains. Hide the women and the children. Hey, look. It is good to see the real Low in here, though. Low, I seen you sent your low-budget brother around. Don't you ever bring him around my avenue no more. I'm going to cook his ass every time I see him. Yeah, I seen you sent your double over there. That's not going to work. I want the real thing, baby. I had to come when I seen you up here doing what you do. Shaq, what's up, dog? And you, Dub. I know this hurts, Dub. I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 aspirin, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a Listerine on the rocks for the night, sucker. You can go ahead and go to bed. Y'all got beat. Y'all got the hell beat out of y'all without Giannis.
You got beat too. Without
no. But y'all got the head. No. Y'all got the hell beat out of y'all without Giannis.
We put up 120. Y'all put up 93.
Bro, man, hold on, man, that was trash. You know that was trash, bro.
What you mean it was
y'all
trash?
Doug, y'all were down 30 at the half.
Yeah, we was bad. It was really bad. It was really bad for us. I would say that it's really bad. But y'all got killed too, so you can't. Anthony Davis, where he been at?
No, hey, I ain't a Laker fan. Listen, AD sold. AD sold. Hey, look, they play. The Lakers are stupid, bro. They had a chance to sweep this series and get these guys out of here, bro. Bro, that game tonight, bro, is how you lose series. What AD did, man. You can't waste 20-point performances. Roger Moore is averaging 24.5 points. Made himself $20 million a year right now in the playoffs. He's averaging 24 and a half points right now in this series. And you playing around in a game like this, got 13 and 8, you AD. You're supposed to be one of the premier big men in the game. A bad game is like what Joel Embiid gave you the other night. Joel Embiid had a bad night. What do you have, like 20 and 13, something like that?
Yeah, I like 25 or something.
Yeah, that's a bad game for a big. That's a bad game in the playoffs for a big. A bad game, you still getting 20 and 10. You get 13 and let Tillman outplay you. Tillman giving you 23 and 13.
Yeah, that's
3 the hard way. Man, the Lakers they're in for a fight now. I like the way Memphis plays without Ja. They play a more, well-rounded game. Dillon Brooks needs to shut up. He's in the post game talking about, yeah, man, LeBron old. I still don't respect him. I ain't gonna never respect him till he give me 40. Bro, just sit down and shut up, man. You a joke, man. It's an absolute joke.
Talk that shit, Dylan. Talk that shit.
Yeah, hey, nah, man. That's not. Hey, Bob, you shouldn't be able to talk. You ain't won nothing at all.
Oh my God.
My thing is this though. My thing is this though, Ticket. Real quick. Hey, Ticket. Hold on, real quick, Ticket. I just want to say, because my thing is, like even Jordan used to say that if you can't talk shit while you down, don't talk shit while you up. If you feel some way, speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at Dillon Brooks because he's a competitor. No, he's not LeBron. He's not LeBron James. Of course, he's not as good as LeBron.
Bob, he's not genuine.
Why is he not genuine? I think he means what he's saying.
That's an act, bro. That's an act, man.
I don't know, bro. I think he's serious, bro. I think he's serious, bro. And I respect it. Like, he not backing down. He knows LeBron James is for sure a better basketball player than him, but that don't mean he's just gonna let LeBron walk over him. A lot of cats out here scared of Bron, bro. I respect the fact that he's willing to go at Bron.
He's trying to get attention. He's trying to put himself in a realm where everybody looks at him like he's that next type of Bev, next type of what you call it. He ain't that, man.
Hey, well, Ticket, just like you said the other day, though, Ticket. You know, when I first got on the panel, I was feeling kind of like Dillon Brooks. I thought you was Bron. I'm like, shit. Let me poke the big bear. You know what I mean?
Low Bron.
You got yeah. Hey, Ron, I'm glad you said it. I'm cold. I ain't Bron. I'm cold.
My bad. No, hey, no disrespect.
Hey, Bob. In all seriousness, though, man, I don't buy Dillon Brooks, man.
Yeah,
I don't buy him. I think it's more of a gimmick than it is game. His game. You know, I don't. When I watch him play basketball, bro, it's cringeworthy, bro. Mm-hmm. He can't shoot the ball. He doesn't have good touch. He's a strong guy. So when LeBron posts up, he can kind of, fight him in the post a little bit. But LeBron's still at 28 points. I know it's minus 17, but he's 38 years old, still gave you 28 in the playoff game. So it ain't like you preventing him from getting whatever he wants.
I think he had another game where he had 5 fouls too. I think the game one he had 5 fouls, and there's another game where he had 5.
He ain't. I don't take no that dude. He's a clown to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't all that wolfing and stuff. You doing this stuff to Clay and Stephen them. Them dudes got 4 world championships, bro. You have done nothing. I can understand if he was a defending champ or they had done something, bro. Memphis have done nothing, bro.
I feel what you're saying with that, but in my opinion, it's like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't really like care for it, because at the end of the day, like, we over here talking, I'm talking shit, and it's part of the game. They just trying to get at guys, get under their skin. You feel me? And that's the way they doing it. And you're not supposed to like them. You're not supposed to like them for it. You're supposed to criticize them for it this way. Oh, you haven't won anything, so what you over here talking for? That's the reaction that they want from you, So I think they're doing their job. I think it's great entertainment value, because they want to see you fail. They want to see you lose. And then when you do win, or if you do win, that just makes it all sweeter. So I like it. I don't mind it.
Shaq, Low, and Ron, do y'all low key keep? I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I want to see y'all check where y'all at on this. If you're the Memphis Grizzlies head coach, do you low key try to keep Ja out as long as you can to let the team continue to flow like this? Because they're way bro. I like Tyus Jones at that point, bro.
Tyus shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Tyus. Like, no,
that's good decision making.
He's not better than Ja. Obviously, Ja's more skilled. He's more talented. He's more of a star. But Tyus Jones as a point guard, And this is what I be talking about with like dudes like Tyrese Halliburton. As a point guard, that's somebody who I want running my team.
Yo, Tyus' ceiling is higher. I mean, Tyus' ceiling is lower than Ja's, but his floor is higher than Ja's. Like if Ja gets, what I'm saying is, Ja will look on any given night can look worse than Tyus, but Tyus will never his best will never be Ja's best. You know what I'm saying? Like you know you're gonna have a solid point guard running your offense if Tyus is out there. Ja might get on some dipsy, you know what I'm saying? He might do this, do that, have a couple plays. Tyus is not gonna do the dumb shit.
Are we serious?
I might say I don't know what we're talking about because it's not like they won because of offense tonight. I mean, like they had a bad.
They're defensively better without Ja though.
If you want to say that, but they talking about what he can do as a facilitator.
Oh no! I'm speaking of him running the team. How you feel about that, Lo? Just far, would you and Shaq try to hold Ja out for another game if you could in this series and see what happens in Game 3 with the same team that you ran out there tonight?
I mean, if you could, I guess, but you're probably going to end up losing. You're probably going to end up throwing a game that you may not need to. It just all depends on how good Ja looks by the time we get to Saturday when they play again. But tonight was not a night that they won because they were so supreme offensively. Like that's far from that. Like far from that.
Yeah.
So would you?
I agree actually. Like, and then bringing up Tyus Jones, like Tyus Jones wasn't like doing anything crazy, and the offense wasn't being ran in a way that was so much better without Ja Morant. Like the offense wasn't great. They were just locking up. AD was playing bad. LeBron was 1 from 8 from 3. Russell couldn't make a shot. Like nobody was making shots all across the board. They won that because it was a defensive battle, and the Grizzlies came out on top of that. So in terms of Ja not being there, so their defense is better.
It's still
I can
easier
hear
to
that
get
point.
back on. It's
not the
still
offense.
easier to get back on defense when you know that your offense is predictable. Like standing out there on the court, like I know everybody's gonna make the right pass. So when a guy takes a shot, you start to trot back early versus when Ja just goes in there and throws up something looking for a foul and is starting fast breaks. That's why Ja gets me a little. Even from game one, he'll just go in there and throw something up and expect the refs to call a foul. And that's kind of always been his game. Just herky-jerky. And sometimes he gets the foul, sometimes he doesn't. But when Tyus is out there, the offense is way more predictable. Therefore, you can gauge when a shot is going up, which lets you get back on defense. And this is a known fact if you're out there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the result of it still wasn't. All I'm saying is, like, if the argument you think that they'll just play better, I mean, it's not really.
I think
tonight
you need
wasn't
Ja.
a night.
Yeah, I think you need Ja to beat the Lakers. But
I agree.
Yeah. But
the real problem with me is that they played Vanderbilt way too many minutes because there was no need to play Vandal in a game like this if Ja wasn't going to be there. Because that's what really hurt their offense on the Lakers. Like they played Vanderbilt way too many minutes. There was a stretch where Vanderbilt was just like standing around and not really providing nothing offensively. And if you're not going to be able to have Vandal out there on someone like Ja, then there's just no need for him to share that many minutes with AD and LeBron on the floor, especially when Rui is playing as well as he's playing. You can provide better floor spacing for the team anyway. So that was my biggest.
He only played 22 minutes though. So you gonna limit him to 15?
He cut him in the fourth quarter though. He took way too long to cut him in the fourth quarter.
Y'all agree with what just said though? I think that's a huge mistake of what they did in game one. I don't like that. I think they tripped into Roy playing a great game in game one, and this helped them in this series. But I don't like them putting Vanderbilt on the point guard. I think that you wear out Vanderbilt running around chasing the point guards to where he can't give you anything offensively, really. So, like I said, once again, I think them putting Vandy on a guy like Ja Morant is not going to affect Ja. Ja's going to be able to blow by him and get whatever he want to get either way. So,
why didn't he do that in game one then?
Well, because he hurt his hand, he got sent out early.
Before why did he do that?
Vanderbilt did look good on him ticket. Vanderbilt looked very good.
I can't really say, bro. I didn't think he looked good on him. I'll be honest with y'all, man. I think it's a bad move to have a guy like Vandy who's that size trying to check and stick this guy. And then look, once again, when you set him down, okay, you get the offensive production from Roy. You put everybody in the right position. For me, I would have Vandy as a guy guarding a guy like Tillman and being a roam guy. That way I can have him helping multiple guys instead of him focusing on one guy who we already know is going to get off one way or the other. Because I don't think anybody can stop Ja if you want it or slow him down. I think if Ja wants to get somewhere, he still can get somewhere. And he has a supreme athleticism to go over you to get to where he wants to go. So I don't think all that stuff that they're doing with Vandy picking up Ja and trying to slow down the offense, I don't think that shit bothered Ja. And the same way it didn't bother Tyus tonight. It didn't bother Tyus tonight. Think about it. They started him out on Tyus Jones tonight.
They put Vanderbilt on Tyus?
They started whooping that ass.
They put Vanderbilt on Tyus?
He only made 4 shots.
Yeah, they had Vandy on Tyus. They had him on Tyus from the jump ball.
Tyus had a horrible game.
They had him on Tyus from the jump. And they went up and was walking that ass dry. Go back and watch the beginning of the game. They had him on him, and he was doing the same thing he was doing to Ja in the game 1. But tonight, Tyus Jones was picking that shit apart. He came out this.
Tyus did not have a horrible game.
No. Against Vanderbilt, he did. Yes, he did. In the minutes in which Vanderbilt was defending him, he didn't score. So
I ain't talking about him scoring. I said he was picking it apart.
He wasn't picking it apart. He wasn't picking it apart.
Bro, they were up by 20.
Yeah, because of Anthony Davis he was 1 for 9 early in the game.
No, I'm not saying that. No. I'm saying that Tyus Jones, the way he was running the offense with Vandy guarding him, Vandy did not stop him from getting into their sets. He got the ball to Bane. He got the ball to old boy who shot the threes that came from the Clippers. He moved the ball around to other dude who was hitting the threes, the fake Dillon Brooks. They moved the rock and had guys hitting shots. So he didn't stop them from getting into their offense, bro. They was up 20 points early.
Yeah, but it wasn't because the half-court offense was so fluid that they were able to that's not what happened at all.
Are you crazy?
That's not what happened at all. That's not what happened. The first couple of points that they scored in the beginning were off a transition. Then the other sets that they ran were really just
how many assists did Jones have tonight?
He had 8.
8. There you go. 8.
There we go, right there.
Man, look, I'll trade Ja Morant.
It's not like all those 8 assists was on Vanderbilt.
I'm telling you, I'm sending Ja to Boston. Give me Jaylen Brown. Tyus Jones can run my offense. Give me Jaylen Brown. I'm taking Ja. I'm sending him to Boston.
I'm watching all the points he scored right now. It was not.
I ain't say points he scored.
I'm looking at even how they facilitated as well. It's not because Tyus Jones was digging in the defense when Vanderbilt was defending him. That's not what happened at all.
But here's the thing. Sometimes as a point guard, and this is sometimes as a smart basketball player, the best thing you could do is get the fuck out the way.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. But that
literally said that Tyus Jones was cooking him.
That's what he said.
I didn't say that.
I said he picked him apart. I didn't say he
didn't though. But he didn't do that. But he did.
He did. Hold on. Didn't he have? Hold on. He had what? 5 assists in the first half, right?
I don't know. Let me double check.
Yeah, when I watch games, I don't really.
In the first half, he had 5 assists. Yes.
Right. Vandy was guarding him in the first half. He was listen. Bane, all them dudes was hitting shots. He was setting it up. He was getting in the paint.
The first assist he got was in transition.
Right, but I'm saying
the second assist he got was also in transition. The third assist he got, Vanderbilt was not on the floor at all defending him. And then the fourth assist, once more, Vanderbilt is not on the floor once more. And then the fifth assist, Vanderbilt is not on the floor. So you're wrong.
That's not true. I got the stats right here.
I'm watching. I'm watching every assist.
I got it right here.
NBA.com.
Yeah, who's lying?
I'm watching every assist he just recorded. I just watch every assist he recorded.
I'm looking at this thing right here. I'm looking at this thing right here. Like I said before, you guys, they got up by 20 in the first half for a reason.
But it was not because of he was able to probe into Vanderbilt. That's not what happened.
Man, listen, bro.
It was their defense. Their defense was locking them up. Their defense was locking up.
Yes.
So I just didn't see Bane getting nice passes and coming out, pulling up, cooking these dudes in the first half.
Well, what does Bane have to do with Vanderbilt defending Tyus Jones?
I'm saying Tyus Jones was setting up the guys, and he set the table for all the guys that was around in the first half. And that's the reason why they got up by 20.
No, this is like the John Stockton argument. Y'all crediting just because Tyus Jones was around that and because the offense was running well, they're crediting it to Tyus Jones instead of just being like, no, those guys were playing great. Tyus Jones didn't really have a lot to do with that. He didn't.
He around that.
Okay, so when they're playing great with John Morant, remember that John don't got nothing to do with that.
Their offense wasn't great though. It was their defense.
So then why'd you say that?
What?
You just said they was playing great, but it wasn't because of Tyus. But now they wasn't playing great.
I'm gonna reiterate what I said. I'm gonna reiterate what I said.
You got to make up your mind, Doug.
No, Ticket's over here saying that the offense was playing so great and everything. I'm saying it's almost like the John Stockton argument, as in just because he's around and he's the point guard at the time, you're giving him all that credit when no, that's not the case.
Somebody got to get the team in their sense.
John Stockton.
Doug, the first quarter.
Are you in the first quarter? What?
Vandy played 7 minutes. The first quarter was 30-19.
Okay. In the first quarter, I just watched every single shot that Bane made. Only one of the points that he scored was Tyus Jones even on the floor. Only one. Only one.
Hold on, low. Legend of losing. You understand? You're misunderstanding.
Bro.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying as a point guard, I'm not saying a direct assist. I'm saying he was able to get them into their offense and into their sets. Shaq made a great point when Shaq said, when Ja comes down sometimes, he prevents you from getting into what you want to do because he'll go on his solo missions, driving to the cup, throwing up trash, and then we got to get back on deep. Versus Tyus Jones coming down, actually getting us into our offensive set. So if we got hockey passes, getting good assists, we got a better possession. That is why the game was. Hold on. That is why the game was 30.
And can you listen to me? Because you're just talking.
No, I'm saying that's why the game was
listen to me. You just brought up what Desmond Bane did. Out of the 5 shots that Desmond Bane made in the first quarter, only one of them is where Tyus Jones was even on.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying he got him into the offense.
Bro, shut up.
You got to account for hockey assists. I don't know the stat.
Neither one of y'all are listening.
I'm just saying.
No. Stop. Let me finish.
Just asking.
Only one of the shots that he made, Tyus Jones was even on the floor. So stop talking and listening. Listen, he wasn't even on the floor.
What about the other one? What about the other 5 assists?
He brought. I'm telling you what he brought up. He brought up to me Desmond Bane. He made 5 shots. Of those 5 shots, only one of them, Tyus Jones was even on the floor.
I got the minutes right here, Shaq. In the first quarter, Desmond Bane and Tyus Jones both started. They both played 9 minutes in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Desmond Bane and Tyus Jones both played 8 minutes in the second quarter.
Staggering.
And hold on, no. They weren't staggering in the first quarter because they started together. Don't do that. We're not finna do that.
You know how staggering works?
They started together.
You know how staggering
works? So they
works?
were on the court. Hold on. They started together. And guess what? Just so I can cook you a little bit further, I got the play-by-play right here.
You know how staggering works?
Hold on, low. So you know when they both got subbed out the game. They both played the first 7 minutes together of the game. And let me say this to you, Lo. At the halftime of the game, the first quarter, they won the first quarter with Tyus Jones as the point guard, 30-19. They won the second quarter, 29-25. So they went into the halftime up 16 points with Tyus Jones running the point. Orchestrating the offense.
When did Desmond Bane score most of his points in the first quarter?
Bro, listen what I'm saying.
It was all with less than 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Okay, Lo. So
all with less than 3 minutes left.
So you don't agree with me? Hold on, Lo. I'm gonna ask you one question.
No, I don't.
Do you agree with me? No. I'm gonna ask you one question. I just want to ask you one question, my brother. Do you agree with me do you think? Hold on. Oh, I ain't gonna say. Do you agree with me? Do you think Tyus Jones did a better job of getting the Memphis Grizzlies to their offense than what Ja has shown in the first game of this series?
Maybe in the first game, but overall, not really. No,
I ain't saying overall. I'm asking you for this series.
In the first game, sure. But I also think they had a lot to just do with the way that the
so that's all Shaq was. Hold on, but when Shaq was talking to you, Shaq said.
And what I'm saying is they didn't win because of their offense, though. So what I'm saying is a large part of how they got.
But you're saying they won because of their defense.
I do believe they won because of their defense, yeah. But the biggest reason why they were able to
block shots or
closeouts. Sagging off of Vanderbilt and being able to send help from Triple J, closing off driving lanes, like that's how they won. Because LeBron nor D'Lo was even really able to get to the paint to collapse the defense at all. And then when they threw the ball into AD in the post, AD immediately was seeing double teams or he was being shaded over from Triple J. And everything they were trying to do was being slowed down. But in terms of the offense of Tyus Jones, his ability.
How many times did that happen in the game, Lo?
Well, I think that happened
specific
I think.
instance.
Which one?
Where they were sagging off and
Off
helping and
of
shading.
Vando?
Yeah.
Every minute he played, they did that. Every minute.
Vanderbilt was wide open for sure, a lot.
Every minute they play, wide open.
I want to know why they don't give Rui the ball on the extra pass. I feel like they looked that pass off the Rui for the wide open three so much when he's shooting lights out right now.
I don't know, and I don't know why they just don't run more minutes of Rui anyway with the starters instead and letting Vando just come off the bench because the floor spacing is just atrocious when he's on there.
Hey, Lo, I agree with you. Lo, I agree with you. Hey, Lo, I agree with you in principle. What you said about Ja Morant, like they can't. I don't think they can win without Ja, the series. But what I'm saying to you is this, and this is what I think Shaq was saying to you too. I totally understand where Shaq is coming from when he's talking about, bro, the stuff that Ja does, man. When he come down the court and he's dribbling the pounding the hell out the ball, and then he just drives and throws up some bullshit, bro. Everybody else is not able to get involved. Now you putting us in a situation where we got to run back and get back on defense because you don't throw up some bullshit. Versus Tyus Jones, when he come down, we know he not doing that. So what are we doing? Everybody's in their position. We're actually running an offensive set or offensive system. I'm not saying Ja doesn't do that, but Ja has a lot of times where he goes rogue, and that puts the team in a bad situation. That's why they're worse defensively with Ja on the court than they are with Tyus Jones, because Tyus Jones, he didn't make so many mistakes, and he puts you in situations where when we get back on D, we actually got a chance to set up our defense because we're not doing dumb shit on offense like me going in, throwing up some shit or trying to jump over dudes and throwing up bull jab shots around the basket, to where now we got to get back on defense and transition quick and not have enough time to set up our defense in the half court. So that's all I'm saying. I think that he helps them. That and that hurts the Lakers because the Lakers don't want to play multiple possession defense. If you watch the Lakers,
I'm
bro,
almost convinced though that I might actually take, and this is gonna sound crazy. Dub, let me know if this is crazy. Ticket, you asked the question. Everybody said no, you wouldn't sit out Ja. I think I might actually test out the experiment. I might sit y'all the fuck down. Here's my thing is the cards are already stacked against us anyways. I know we're the 2 seed and I know the Lakers are the 7 seed, but nobody in their right mind really thinks that the Grizzlies are going to beat the Lakers. Nobody does. Everybody up here has the Lakers. But I think I might sit y'all.
You know why I disagree with that wholeheartedly? Do you want to know some of the big reasons why Jaren Jackson has such a good game in game 1? Because of all the attention that Ja Morant brought to himself.
So why does Xavier Tillman have a good game in game 2? Is that because Ja didn't have any attention?
Right there.
You said what?
You got you, Dub. You heard
No. Tillman, what did Tillman have?
23 and 12.
Went stupid tonight. Went like absolutely ridiculous.
That's not because of Tyus Jones, though.
I don't think that has to do with
Ja Morant's
What does it have to do? What does it have to?
It has nothing to do with Tyus Jones.
I get it. I get theoretically. I get what you're saying, but
not theoretically.
No, it's a fact. He has nothing to do with him having that.
I get what you're
saying. But
saying.
Jaren Jackson benefiting that.
So you guys don't think that point guard? So you guys don't think that different point guard playing different players can get off when a certain guy has the ball in his hand and is running the offense?
I think we should specifically talk about a game, not just an overall statement. Like what actually happened in the game. Y'all are making just broad statements and hoping that it's applicable to the game. And so in this game in particular, the same way he just tried to say like Desmond Bane went off because Tyus Jones. No. What actually happened was Bane was just self-creating and they ran offense even when Tyus Jones was off the floor, right?
The ball got swung.
Hold on, wait. No, you said he was self-creating. Can he self-create like that with Ja Morant on the floor?
That's
also my Bane. That's what I'm
talking about. Desmond Bane. Can he self-create with Ja Morant on the floor?
But he was self-creating even when Tyus Jones wasn't on the floor. That's what we're saying. So if you,
I'm
acknowledging that, but the point is y'all are trying to then conflate it and then attribute it to Tyus Jones. And like that's where the disconnect is.
I'm not doing that. It's more of a hit to Ja. I don't think it's me up here saying that Tyus is this amazing point guard. I just feel like with Ja being out, other players can get off and they're more dangerous.
I think in a general sense, like I said, I think they don't need to really run what's his name unless it's what you call it. I think they just need to wait until he's 100% healthy because there's no real benefit of rushing Ja out there for no point at all. So even if it means we get to rest another game because we split home anyway, so we kept ourselves alive a little bit longer than we probably would be able to, then rest them for that. That's
here's a real question.
Wait, my bad. Y'all do realize Desmond Bane had literally damn near the same exact game he had in game 1.
No, he didn't. No. I'm actually
no. His game was way better tonight. His game was way better. It looked way better tonight the way he played. But hey, hold on. I want to ask y'all this question. I want to ask you a this question. Do you two think, Dub, since you ride with Low on this, do you two think that if they run the same lineup they had out there tonight, do y'all think they can win a game in LA?
Who yes. The Grizzlies?
Damn right.
Maybe, but I don't. It depends on how they just.
No. I'm asking you. Do you think with Tyus running the point, they can get a game in LA with the same team they rolled out there tonight?
I said maybe because it just depends on how they make the adjustments on Tillman. That's what I was saying. It just depends.
And Doug, you said something about Ja. I mean, you said something about what's his name? He still had 18-9 tonight.
Hey man, AD softer than a motherfucker.
Go Jan.
Go Jizzle. What it do?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Ticket? You know I had to come out with the alter ego.
This boy always calling my name when he come around, man. Come on, bro.
Hey man, I had to come out with that alter ego, man. You know, Batman's Bruce Wayne in the daytime, but at nighttime he's Batman.
Man, we ain't said your boy's name all stream long. Here you come.
Hey man, look, Ticket. I agree with your assessment earlier, man. AD, man, how you got 10 points for pretty much the whole game, bro? Against Tillman of all people. Sad.
Tillman like that.
Help defense.
Shit is sad, man.
It's a bad situation, man. Like I said, you're supposed to take advantage of this game. You let these guys back in the series. Now, if Memphis comes out here and wins game 3, now this series turns because the Lakers got their season on the line in game 4. So if Memphis, by any way, shape, or form, and then you don't play games because you never know how AD is, bro. The dude got hit tonight. I thought the dude's eye was split open. When he moved his hand off, there was nothing on his face. Nothing. But he's screaming on the floor, rolling around, crying. He's terry cloth, man. That means he's very soft.
Bro, Ticket, it don't hurt when you get poked in the eye.
How do you shoot 14 shots, though? If you're
he was 1 for 9 in the first half. It was crazy.
I get that. But what's the whole big thing around the Mamba mentality thing? If I go over 20 in one half, I'm gonna have to go over 20 in the next half. My thing is everybody keeps saying, the only way for the Lakers to win, they have to run the offense through AD. AD has to be this. AD has to be that. So why is LeBron shooting 23 shots and AD's only shooting 14? I don't care if you go 1 for 9.
Wasn't he like 4 for 14 or something?
He's 4 for 14, but my thing is shoot 28 shots then. Because here's the thing, you got the biggest mismatch on the floor.
You got to tell his teammates to find better ways. Well, he needs to do a way better job at sealing in the post. He does a horrible job at sealing in the post.
That is true, Law. I'm about to say, Law. You weren't going to say that. I was wrong.
He does a horrible job at sealing in the post. But also, I think outside of LeBron, all the other guards do a horrible job of doing entry post passes as well. But I mean, again, I think that once more, you have to give him more suitable lineups. Like you can't tell him to post up and not anticipate a double team when you have him sharing minutes with Vanderbilt for like 2/3 of the game, right? So as soon as he touches the ball, you have Triple J not sagging, but shading off on the paint, waiting for him to drive to the basket. So there's the lineups that just have to be more offensive leaning for him to really get off, or you have to do a better job at cutting. Only one time that cut that he had with LeBron was where I actually saw some movement. But for the most part, bro, even if you watch that play, bro, everybody else is just standing there waiting, just sitting there watching him. And AD is already grabbing the ball way too far away from the block anyway.
They let him back in the series. I got a bad feeling, bro. If they win game 3, the Lakers season's on the line game 4. If they win game 3, and if the Lakers drop game 3 and game 4, it's over with in 5, bro.
Western Conference Finals, Sacramento Kings, baby.
Look, Bob, the Lakers have to win game 3. They have to win game 3. Because I don't see the Lakers beat Memphis 2 times in a row in this series. They got to win game 3, bro.
Okay, well, what's up?
Yeah, Bob. I fuck with y'all Kings, bro. I've been new. DA been like that, bro. De'Aaron Fox been like that since he's been drafted. But
that's because you're using your think box.
No, but one thing I was disappointed in the Kings in game 2 is just when they got the bonus really early in the third, y'all didn't really take advantage of that, bro.
Yeah, that was pitiful. You're not lying about that. That was pitiful.
Lie. That's the only thing.
You got to get to the rim, get a foul, or get a layup.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
Or both.
Dub.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Dub, why you remove him?
I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened.
That's crazy, Dub. Yo, dog.
Hey, they shot 51%. 51%.
All right, that wasn't me that time. I promise you that wasn't me.
Nasty.
No, that was not me. That was not me. I promise you that was not me.
They shot 51% behind the arc, bro.
Yeah,
hey, but that's why I didn't watch the game, because like that's how they've been playing without Giannis, though. They more perimeter oriented. They shout better without Giannis.
Yeah, y'all want to talk about the offense,
but not to that extent though. My goodness, 51%.
But y'all want to talk about the offense looking better without the best player, man. I mean, that's the Bucks.
Hey, when they did that to my Bulls at the end of the season, I know exactly what you're talking about, dog.
Y'all are the worst team left in the playoffs, bro. Cut this out. Oh no. You're the
no, they're not. No, they're not. Atlanta.
The second worst.
Can you really say that? Can you really say that though? When Atlanta came and brought that Deuce Pepper down there to Miami,
you the second worst outside of Brooklyn.
That's true. Though.
The second worst outside of Brooklyn.
Can you say that?
Yo, that lineup y'all march out there, bro.
I hate our lineup. I do hate our lineup. It's terrible.
Y'all got a porn star by the name of Stress out there. Then you got another dude. You got Ricky Martin out there living the Vida Loca coming off the bench. Then you got
Vincent.
You got
Vincent,
man.
You talking about Gabe Vincent?
Yeah, man, bro. Then who was the other dude they got, man? They got some other funny face dude that be out there on the wing.
Yeah, hey, Dub, who was H. Highsmith?
He's been all right. Like, he's just some dude we just picked up, bro.
Dub, these dudes is trash.
I don't know why Kevin Love didn't get more minutes. I really don't know why Kevin Love
if Victor Oladipo not playing is criminal.
Because they got to play Duncan Robinson.
Played. Victor Oladipo played.
Duncan Robinson.
How much did he play?
He played 26 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah, he didn't play.
You guys.
Kevin Love
Robinson making too much money to not be playing.
But I wasn't high on our team all year long. So, like, this is not new to me. I've been saying the whole time. People was like, oh, yeah, nobody wants to see Miami in the first round. No, that wasn't true. I don't know why people were saying that. We've been like this for the whole entire season. Our forward position is decimated. It's like, I don't know why now everybody's on the case now when we've been showing this the whole entire year. But
shout out to playoff team for getting y'all the game. Y'all supposed to get swept.
We about to win. We about to win. We about to win. Win at home. It's about to be 2-2.
Y'all done, bro.
Y'all done. Y'all not winning another game in this series. Bro, y'all went down by 30 at the half. So,
yo, Shaq, wake up.
They're not going to be shooting like that with Giannis. They're not going to be shooting like that with Giannis there, because, the way that, Middleton and Drew Holiday run the offense without Giannis, bro, it's just amazing. It's just immaculate.
No, I don't know if he posted up on
They should sit Giannis. They should sit Giannis next game on purpose.
Yeah, but they should. I know you're trolling, but let's be honest, they're not having a game like that. Drew Holiday shot what, like 53% from the field.
Yeah, he shot crazy.
Yeah, he was shooting crazy.
Yeah,
I will say this: Brook Lopez definitely looks more diverse offensively when Giannis isn't on the floor. I will say that though.
Yo, Ticket. Remember I was saying, without Giannis, bro, the Milwaukee Bucks. I think for a full season, if the Bucks played without Giannis, I think they would still be a playoff team. I think they would be somewhere between 3 and 6, maybe 5, maybe like 4 or 5.
It wouldn't be 3.
Okay, I said somewhere between 3 and 6. That's 4, 5, or 6. That could be any of those numbers.
Try 5 and 8, Bob. Not
okay, that's cool. I think they could compete in the playoffs though without Giannis from the beginning.
Bob, hold on, Bob. I never said. Hold on. I agree with that, and I think the same thing with Philly. Philly would be a 5 to an AC. The same, bro. Listen, the only team that hold on, time out. They won 67% of their games without Embiid this year. So that kills that logic. But back to only person I think they did. They were 11-5 without him.
I don't think they are 5 and 8. They're somewhere between 5 and 8 though.
Well, I do, bro.
The Bucks were 11-6.
Yo, look at this.
Was there volume on that, Ron?
Ron, put that back up, Ron. Look at this clown, bro. Hey, Shaq, this is an act right here, bro. This dude is a full gimmick, man.
Cool as hell.
Oh, do you see the get up?
So y'all think that Jokic had less help, right? That means by that logic.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. As far as that. Look at this clown.
Hey, did y'all see Brandon Clark? How he came to the game?
Why can't we hear anything ever?
Bro, look at the.
You want to hear?
Hey, look at the chain, bro.
You want to hear it?
Look at the Dillian Brooks chain.
But I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. So
Lakers are making that run. They get it to 14. You and LeBron have that exchange. There are people out there that say,
"Yo, Pat Bev being your role model is crazy."
I don't care. He's old.
That's a crazy statement to make.
That's funny.
Hey, he's old as dirt. He got a point.
When I got my 4th foul, shouldn't have seen that earlier on. But I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
Ticket. He said, "Drop 40, daddy." Is the only thing he poke his bears?
I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Bob, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I'll be very honest with you. Dylan Brooks, I'm gonna say this to y'all. He's lucky he's playing in 2023. Because if he was playing in the 90s and said that, he'd got his ass beat on sight. The very next game, bro, they would have headhunted this clown the very next game. And they'd have took him out of the series. And I'll tell you something, bro. If I was Darvin Ham and D-Ham, y'all might want to take my advice. I get one of them dudes off the bench, maybe William Gabriel, one of those guys, to go in there and close line.
Not William. Tristan has to be Tristan.
Yeah. Tristan. Yeah, Tristan Kardashian. You go and get him.
Yeah, you got to
get him right on the
the other sad part about it is also he's saying this while LeBron is legitimately old. So LeBron probably would give him 40 at home.
Yeah, LeBron is going for 40.
I think that was the.
But that's his point. That was his point.
No, what he's saying is technically speaking,
I agree.
I think him saying that about LeBron was funny as hell, though. I hated everything else he said, but that LeBron thing was funny. I did enjoy that. That was hilarious.
Bro, he's a clown, bro.
I think he's just out here looking for a challenge.
Michael Conley.
Yo, Lo, I got a problem with you, Lo.
What?
Oh, you got
I was just. Yeah, I got.
Hey, yo, Kevo, I'm gonna bring you back up in a second. Go ahead, Lo.
I had a few problems with Lo earlier.
I just got a problem with Lo, and I've had for a while now, concerning one of his family members who he lets get away with murder. I'm just scrolling along my timeline feed, and I see something that says, what does that say? Deaf to basketball nerds, and it's Lo's picture. Why haven't you checked him?
I don't know who that is, though.
You don't know what that is?
What is a tweet? I don't know what tweet you're talking about. I never seen a tweet.
No, this is a YouTube video.
Nerds.
Who made his?
Oh well,
it says why we need to gatekeep basketball. Nerds should shut the f up, and it's Lowe's picture.
Well, who
with the
made
NBA
it?
logo?
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying it. I don't know who. If I haven't seen the video, then I'm kind of confused.
You said it was family.
Maybe. Am I tripping?
Whose channel?
Ron, are you gonna play the video?
I'm about to say.
What video do I need to play?
I sent it to your link.
Whose channel is it?
What you mean? Oh shit! What are we talking?
Yo, y'all don't.
What do you mean? Whose channel is it? You know whose channel that is.
Y'all do not want me to.
Oh, okay.
Ron, play the video, Ron.
It's a burner YouTube, but the fact still remains.
It was
How can I?
Never mind.
It was
I thought Ron was gonna be
of
set
his
up.
brother?
We was gonna have a thing. No, Lowe's.
Crazy. I don't think you know.
Oh, I already called him out on this. I already called my brother out.
Like literally.
What if the former? Okay, so the former GM.
Oh, okay. She's no. She's not. She's not the GM. She's the vice president. But I get the.
I already told him because that logic was flawed. He was saying like how if you're in a room and someone who played basketball says something crazy, you can't challenge them on that because you haven't played basketball. So then I told him by that logic, if you go into a house that's poorly renovated, you can't say anything because you're not a builder. Like that'd be dumb logic. That means you would never be able to complain at any aspect of life because there's certain things that you haven't done more than someone else. That's
hey, hold on, y'all. Hey, what's the score in the Denver game right now, y'all?
It was close last time I checked.
115 or 106. It's not close.
The Nuggets.
I'm not gonna lie. Your brother's a menace, though.
It was close. Yeah, but his logic was flawed. That was very stupid.
Oh, the Nuggets are up.
Yeah, the Nuggets are up. Yeah,
Nuggets are up. Yeah.
I heard Rudy Gobert got teed up, and slow mo came over the break it
up. I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see that either. What happened?
And is going crazy though. To be fair,
they said Rudy Gobert got teed up and went to go get in the fight with the refs. And out of all people, slow mo went over there to grab him and they tell him to come over there. This is crazy.
Also, Jamal Murray might be back, boy.
Hey, talk about it.
If playoff Jamal Murray's back, it's gonna be finished for the league.
He's the best player. He's the best player on the team, bro.
In this series, he needs to play like it, without a doubt.
In like the Timberwolves series, or in like
in this
next series.
Yeah. No, in this
but
series.
then again, the Wolves' defense with Kat and Rudy on at the same time is so bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to, because every single time what's his name gets the ball, like they're throwing both Rudy and Towns at Jokic when he gets the ball anywhere near close to the post. Yeah, so he literally has to be the best player. Maybe not in the whole series.
Oh my god! Did you see that step back?
That from Jamal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jamal, he back.
Yo, is this a different series with McDaniels, or does it not matter?
Yes, it would be. It would be a completely different series because they would be able to get away. They'd be able to get away with playing way more minutes with him and Rudy in the front court, or even him and Towns. They'd be more defensive oriented. But now, Jamal.
Yo, Ron.
Damn, 40. He having.
Yeah.
You got me wrong.
Yeah, talk to me.
I just want to say that I appreciate watching y'all's channel. Low, Dub, Ticket. I just want to say I mess with y'all's content heavy. Been tuning in for like the last couple of months, and I just want to say that appreciate y'all for the content, man.
Appreciate you for watching, bro. Appreciate the love too, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, Low. Tell Anthony Davis to stop playing soft. I'm not gonna lie, Low. Hey, tell AD to.
Pretty bad.
Cause what aside from because I wanted to ask you this especially, Low. What do you aside from AD just sealing? Like, what else can he do aside from just demanding the ball? Like, I don't know, cause Darwin Ham can try to maybe put him in some type of action, but they don't run any plays for him. So, what do you think the adjustment should be for Game 3?
That's kind of unfortunately, that is one of the problems with the Lakers is that they don't actually run any post up sets for AD. He just kind of just floats around and eventually gets somewhere near the block and then gets the ball in the post. And the other problem is that because he does a really bad job at stealing, even when it's like, golly, hey, open it up, Bobby. He don't run no sets, and plus he does a really bad job. He does a really bad job sealing, but then also the guards are just really bad, and then you're running Vandal minutes with him, and so Triple J is like sagging off. It's just one of those bad series where like having Triple J helping out, like he's a generational defender when he's able to just roam. And so when you have someone like to that extent playing defense like that on you, it's going to be very, very difficult to like really get some stuff off when need be. So it's kind of hard to like even make adjustments if you haven't been practicing post-up touches. It's and to be honest with you, it's also the reason why, if you notice, like this year, we talked about this throughout the regular season on the panel, like how Embiid now he just flashes at the elbow. He flashed at the elbow, he flashed at the free throw line, and that's where they kind of get him set it because he's not that great at watching. Okay, Towns missed. He's not that great at like understanding where the defense is coming, where help is being sent, so we can't make the proper passes. So they just flash him at the free throw line so he can read where help is coming from all four sides. And so then at that point, like he'll be able to do like a much better job at reading the defense. Anthony Davis is like floating like high wing, trying to post up, thinking that he's Kevin Durant because like he does a really bad job at reading defenses, and he also does a really good job of initiating sets with him in the post. So it's kind of cooked. Like that's just something that they do. Yeah, there's no real changing that.
And then my last thing would be: you see Boston winning it all this year?
Yeah, Boston, in my opinion, is the most talented team from top to bottom. It kind of just depends on if Tatum and Brown as a duo can like be more consistent, can be consistent enough to be able to usurp what they're doing out in Milwaukee.
You think? Hold on. You think they're more talented than Milwaukee?
I think from top to bottom, I think they're more talented. Yeah, I think their 8 to 9 man rotation is more talented than the 8 to 9 man rotation out in Milwaukee.
Are you sure?
Get those players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Malcolm Brogdon.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead. I like Malcolm Brogdon, but outside of him, Robert Williams isn't consistent, right? He's always hurt. Who else did the Celtics have?
They got Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Derek White.
No. I'm saying on the bench. I'm saying on the bench because you went to the bench.
I'm just talking about like their 7 to 8 man rotation. I think that 7 to 8 man rotation is more talented than the Bucks 7 to 8 man rotation.
I don't know, man. I like Joe Ingles. I like at times Jay Crowder. He's not playing well now.
Oh man, Jesus!
Nah, Jay Crowder.
He's getting blown by. Jay Crowder look like he's done. He looked like that. Him being off that whole season hurt him.
Pat Connaughton had a good game.
But Pat Connaughton is also the definition of inconsistent, though. He's inconsistent.
He is.
But he also played big in the finals the other year when he was there. He played big in certain moments in the playoffs, so I give him that. But I also like
about Pat Connaughton though. He's not there to score 20 points a night, so you can call him inconsistent. He's there to play defense and space the floor. Okay, now if you're saying he's the inconsistent shooter, I get it. But his job is to be a tool. Yes, Pat Connaughton is a defensive player.
He's a defensive player, or more? He's more of a 3-point shooter.
He's not a defensive stopper, but his job, Pat Connaughton, you will put Pat Connaughton on one of the better perimeter players.
After the starting five, it's really outside of the best 3 players. So after Drew, Middleton, and Giannis, and then after
Bobby Portis.
I think Brogdon and Portis is more or less a toss-up. Even if you want to say Portis, that's fine. I think it's still relatively close.
I think
Portis. them having to start.
Lopez is better than Portis.
Oh no, I'm going off of for example, even if you want to say Lopez or Horford, I think Lopez is better, but I think that's close. If you want to say
Portis, I disagree with what I said.
If you want to say,
I disagree with what I said right there. I don't think
that goes to our point though. If you could argue that Portis is better than Lopez, then that means Milwaukee is fucking dangerous.
No, but who's better between Grayson Allen and Derek White?
Derek White.
Yeah, you know it's Derek White.
It's not even, and I don't even think that's close. I don't think that's close. And
that's not close.
You're also sleeping on Al Horford. So.
I know, but I think Lopez is slightly better, but I think that's also close though. I think the gap between Derek White and Grayson Allen is noticeable. I think depending at times what you're getting out of Chris Middleton versus Jaylen Brown would be noticeable. I think that Drew Holiday is a better. I think he's better.
Hold on. Because of the injury, they say that because of the injury.
I mean, but that's part of it, though. that's part of it.
Yeah, I'm saying because without the injury, he's great defensively and offensively as well. Middleton.
But that's not what it is right now, though.
Yeah, that's just and so.
Hold on, he just gave you. Hold on, but right now he just gave you. He gave you 30 something in game 1, and what he had.
And then he laid an egg. He only had.
He didn't lay an egg. He had 16 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, and he was plus 19. While he was on the court.
Plus 19. They were blowing us the fuck out, Ron.
I'm about to say they were.
I'm not hearing that plus 19.
Plus minus in the blowout.
He started the game though.
What did he shoot?
So it started with him.
What did he shoot?
Yeah, but if we going off of that, then I can just go look at Jaylen Brown's numbers against the Hawks and what are we about to say?
Drew Holiday was plus 28. What are we doing with that?
Yeah. No.
I mean, it's Drew Holiday.
Yeah, plus minus on a blowout is
Joe Ingles was plus.
Hold on, but what did he shoot tonight? What did Middleton shoot?
I think he shot mid. He shot 37% from the field. So I think 40, but okay, again, if we doing this, Jaylen Brown so far is shooting 50, 40, like 70 something. Like he's shooting way better, right? But like in a vacuum though, I think we can all agree that Jaylen Brown this year is better than Chris Middleton. I don't know why that shit we should be fighting that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
So I think all around, you look at like the 8-man rotation, I think the Celtics have better players in their 8-man rotation. The only difference is that can Tatum ascend to being that player where he's performing at a consistent level every single night in the postseason, the way that we're seeing from Kawhi, the way that we're going to see from Giannis, the way that we're going to see from other star players, and that was that's really the only question from what's his name too.
Who was that?
Tatum.
It's the
context.
Like
context. What's up with you?
What's the word? Salute, fellas. Salute, man. My fault. I got allergies. That's why I got the shades on. I got bad allergies, man. We smoking that Steph Curry pack. On top of that, we smoking on that Steph Curry pack. Kings and 6.
Ron, the plus 19 from Chris Middleton was one of the most disgusting things I've heard.
Crazy. In a blowout is insane.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was a blowout because of that plus 19.
Nah.
I get that, but like going to plus minus in a blowout is like.
Joe Ingles was plus 28.
But Doug said he played bad though. And I'm like, how can you play bad when you were on the court and it was plus 19?
No,
because there can be other players performing well enough to where it can usurp you playing poorly. I'm not even saying he played poorly, but that's how that could happen.
Hey, Lo, can I ask you a question?
You think Dylan Brooks played good today?
Nah, he's trash. He's always trash.
And I'm pretty sure if you go check Dylan Brooks plus minus, it'll look.
No, hey, Lo, I want to ask you a question about what we just said. I want to ask you a question based off that. If Giannis, since you said all this stuff about the Celtics, and he has to go through them in Philly, the guy who you guys are saying is the MVP and Joel Embiid, right? Does he clear Hakeem if he wins the championship this year?
Who? Giannis?
Giannis.
Clear Hakeem.
I said this. I said that if he wins, it would spearhead him into top 15 talks.
Yes, Bob, you said clear Hakeem, but if he wins the championship and the Finals MVP this year, he's done pretty much everything Hakeem has done.
I don't give a damn about none of that. He not tying Hakeem practice kicks, bro.
I don't know about that either, but he has to play more years. Like I said,
he's done it in a lesser time though, Lo, in a lesser period of time of him being a man. He's done it. If he wins the championship this year in the Finals MVP, right?
I get that, but I think he's also had more talented teammates than Hakeem did after Ralph Sampson. So, like, I'm not,
I don't care about the teammates or none of that.
So you're saying another Finals MVP, so 2 championships, 2 Finals MVPs, which Hakeem has, a league, 2 MVPs, Hakeem has MVP, Defensive Player of the Year award, Hakeem's got that, All-Star Game MVP, All NBAs.
He doesn't have as many elite level seasons as Hakeem does though. Like for me to be in the top 10 combo, you got to string together like a decade of dominance, like a decade of like all NBAs, about like 5 to 7 years. He's going to, and so that's what I'm saying. If you want to project, I'm fine. In my opinion, if he's able to pull off another deep postseason run playing elite level basketball, that would put him in my top 15. And I would introduce him into conversations of being a top 10 player.
I am an old head. See that? That's gray hair right there. I am an old head.
Lo, who's your 10 through 15?
Bird, Wilts, Jerry West.
Bird?
Yeah, Bird is in there. Yeah, Bird. Yeah.
You see, I let that go. I'm not.
I gotta think of the other two though. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's like Oscar or something like that.
You took Bird out your top 10, Lo?
Yeah, I don't. Why would I need to have him in my top 10?
Oh,
because even if I don't have him now, if Giannis does what Ticket is saying, he's going to be out regardless. So, like, what y'all want? Let's be clear. Why would it be crazy if I have Bird in my top 10 still? Why would it be crazy if I took Bird out for Giannis?
Nah, that's true.
Who would you take Bird out for?
Nah, 3 MVPs, man. 3 MVPs. What are you talking about?
Hey, but hold on. But you said you took Bird out for Curry. But let me ask you this question, Lo. Where do you have Hakeem right now?
So you for sure taking Hakeem out for Giannis?
I have Hakeem like 7 in the lower part, like 7 through 9. I gotta double check.
How many MVPs Hakeem got?
I think one or 2.
You said Hakeem?
Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah.
You got Shaq over Hakeem, right, Lo?
Yeah, but I think they're like interchangeable.
Gotcha.
Hey, man, I'm tell y'all the truth, man. Giannis won a chip this year, man. He top 10 all time.
Yo, ticket. I was just.
So if he doesn't deliver,
we're underrating Giannis.
Watch this.
We're watching greatness.
Hey Shaq, thanks for having me, brother. Thanks for having me.
Question.
Mom, I know you don't like the truth, but it's the truth, bro. You gotta accept it, bro.
I love the truth. I'm a seeker of truth. I'm just not finding it right here.
It's a conversation.
He just got to piece together more years.
If Giannis doesn't deliver, though, would you criticize him for a ticket?
No, I'm saying, but Bob, you said yes, but hold on. Bob is saying it like this dude has been a top 3 MVP candidate the last 5 years straight, right, Lo?
Mm-hmm.
So is Jokic. If Jokic wins this, is he as good as Hakeem too?
Hold on, Jokic has not been the last 5 years straight.
He was in conversations a lot too, though.
Jokic has not been a top 3 candidate the last 5 years.
I don't think he's not going to play at the same.
The last four, at least the last 4.
No, he hasn't.
I think his last 3. But
he's about to win. He's about to win these last 3.
He wasn't in a conversation.
Okay, whatever. The MVP, you know, it's whatever. I'm just saying, like.
No, I'm saying, hold on, Bob. No, all I'm saying to you is this, brother. When you look at Giannis, he's got a Defensive Player of the Year award to go along.
Hakeem was a better defender still.
Right, come on. This is what I'm saying to you. I want you to understand what I'm saying. This is the reason why I'm saying this.
I'm hearing you.
He wins the championship this year. They're the favorites next year too. And it's
how do we know that? We don't know what's going to happen in the offseason though.
They will be favored.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to win 60 games next year. They're going to win 60 games next year.
With no addition.
So Ticky, you just a prophet now. You know what's going to happen in the offseason.
No, I'm going to say, well, hold on. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I know they're going to win the 60 games is because now you have to play at least the 65 to get you the award. So guys are going to play more. Guys are going to play more. So
fuck all that. Ticket.
Hold on, Bob.
All right, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Bob, how many games did they win this year?
I don't know. 56, 57? I don't know.
Hold on. How many games they won this year, Lo? In the regular season?
Was it 57, 58? Okay, 58.
Okay, that's 58 games this year. And Giannis missed multiple games. Bobby Portis missed damn near 20 games. Middleton was down there halfway out for the whole season. You bring those guys back next year, fresh. They win in 60 games, bro.
Okay. So let me get it. Let me get it out now too.
I don't think.
Well, hold on, real quick. Context. Let me get it out real quick. So my thing is
to get to that super chat, Ron. Don't gloss over that. I want to know Lowe's answer on that. But go ahead.
So Ticket. My thing is now, if you're saying it like that, like okay, you bring everybody back. That's cool, but I'm not. I want to talk about only what's happening right now. I can't say what's going to happen next year. There are free agents. Chris Middleton is a restricted. Brook is an unrestricted. It's like, bro, there's no guarantee that team comes back. Let's say Brook has a better offer from Dallas. Why wouldn't he go to Dallas? You know what I'm saying?
Because he's won 2 championships with this team.
He won 1 championship. Why y'all?
No, you're not hearing me.
Oh, in the hypothetical. Okay, in the hypothetical. If they win it, I'm not just sold that they're just gonna run it back next year because, as we all know, Kyrie's a free agent. D'Lo's a free agent. There's free agents out there that can shake things up. Trades happen during the offseason. Ticket. We can't just prophesy on what's gonna happen next year.
To add on to that, though,
I'm not easy. Let's not do this, Ticket.
You don't think Brook Lopez at the age of what is he, 32, 33 years old?
Brook is 35.
What's financial security?
You don't think Brook Lopez at the age of 35 years old, being a DPOY caliber player, on top of winning a chip, isn't going to try to get a bag?
Yeah.
And Mark Cuban to give it to him.
No. Listen, they're at a point right now. They trying to rack him up. They win another chip this year. They're gonna run it back, try and rack it up next year.
That's likely. That is very likely. Ticket. I hear you. That is very likely.
Financially speaking, how much are they willing to commit to this team? I understand what he's saying, but there's several teams who won championships and had to make tough decisions and let players go as time progressed.
Right. No, I'm with you, Lo. I understand that, but here's my thought process. They're gonna win 60 games next year, bro.
Nah, but
they win the chip this year.
They ain't even win 60 games this year.
Hold on, but you're not hearing me. Listen what I'm saying, though. Listen what I'm saying.
Yeah, so if they got hurt this year, how come they can't get hurt next year? Why are we prophesizing about next year?
No, because for Giannis to for Giannis to be eligible for awards, he's not gonna be as cautious as like, okay, I'm gonna sit out an extra.
All right, but Shaq, what makes y'all think Giannis give a damn about all them awards?
He does.
He literally just said it.
Hey, people say shit every day, B.
In 2022, Giannis played more than 65 games, and he still only won 51. So, like, it has to be more than just Giannis.
Hold on.
It's not that drastically different.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Lo. Do you think they had the potential to win 60 games next year?
I think they had the potential. I don't know if they'd be going for it though, but I think they had the potential.
You gotta answer that. Lo, you gotta answer that super chat at the Mad Max. What's good, bro? You got something to get off? Yeah, but Lo, you need to start thinking about where Jokic is.
I can already answer
all time right now.
He only has 5 years of like elite level play or like all NBA / all NBA caliber play. So I mean, if he's top 40, he'd be at the bottom of it. But I'm huge on like you need to rack up a bunch
with 3 back-to-back MVPs because that's where this was going.
Well, I don't think I don't know. Now I don't. Now it doesn't seem like he's gonna win MVP. It seems like Embiid.
Yeah. Because we created a narrative. Our community created a narrative, and we packed him up collectively.
But to me, that doesn't really. As long as he played an MVP caliber, but I just think you need more than just 5 years, though. He only has 4 or 5 years.
Mark, what's up, Mark?
You guys are chatting right now. You guys are chatting right now.
Straight chatting.
You guys are chatting right now. There's no way Giannis is going over Hakeem Olajuwon. There is no way.
Thank you, Morris.
Yeah. Take it. I do want to ask
Mad Max get his take off so he can so we can. Mad Max, what's good, bro?
We gotta go. I'm gonna start with that.
Who's the GOAT?
T.I., Tip, Clifford Harris.
Urban legend.
What?
Okay. That.
What
I don't know who's the GOAT.
Shout out.
King Bad.
Shout out, Tip.
Pause.
In the prophecy read.
That one day.
And I don't know if T.I.'s the GOAT over Gucci Man. Gucci Man.
Thank you.
His last run is decent. But what's good, bro? What you got for us?
I would say the Lakers.
Stop.
They need to put what. In what world when a team is missing their bigs, do you go small? They missing all their bigs, you go big. So that's what I don't like about coaches today. They go small for no reason.
But wait, what lineup? What big lineup should they have gone with?
He play Winion. He hustles. Play him. Put him out there.
He's small though.
I would rather Wayne Gabriel.
Bro,
that's another solution. Not from Wayne Gabriel, bro.
I don't do Winion like that.
Winion gives 22 and 18.
No, but he's small. He's saying he's small. Winion Gabriel's like what, 6'8"?
Yeah, Wayne Gabriel's like 6'8", 6'9".
Frail, and he's frail on top of that.
I'm bad at basketball. What are we doing? Like what? Let's not leave that part out. He's not good. That's another reason he's gonna be playing.
Hey, David Tillman 6'6".
But he does play big though. If he is 6'6", he plays much bigger than 6'6". No, he's 6'8". He's the same size as Winion.
Okay, put him out there. We can't
play
Rui. Rui is not a center, bro. LeBron and Rui minutes at center is not good.
Rui at the 5 isn't good. I agree with that. Lumphead Ham is bugging out for that. But I'm not putting
who are they supposed to play then? That's what I'm answering. Y'all, who they supposed to play? Because
at this point, I'd rather Mo Bamba.
That's what I was about to say. Where's Mohamed Bamba at?
And that's dumb. And you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That is crazy. If the response,
that get you beat in 5.
If the response is to give Mo Bamba minutes, that's crazy.
Has anybody seen Mohamed Bamba?
Yeah. What was the point of trading for him? What was the point of trading for him?
It was a dumb trade. It was a dumb trade.
I'm about to say I don't think it was a good trade anyway.
No Bamba is crazy.
Bro, listen, when you sit on the bench for the Orlando Magic, you're not finna go up championship. Just think about that, bro.
And the worst thing, they brought Jonathan Isaac back, and they said, nah, Mo Bamba, you're sitting down again. Like, they brought and he got injured again. It's crazy.
Bro, they gave him a shot after they seen him shoot all them threes. Sit your ass down over here.
Wait, Bamba really was just a part of the Thomas Bryant demand. Thomas Bryant just wanted to be out, and so that's how they got Bamba. But it's not like they were actively seeking for Bamba. They just
I don't think they were seeking for him. But at least here's the thing. My thing is that LeBron. What the thing is that he is known as he can make mid guys look a little bit better. So why not try to develop
not
Mo
at this age.
Bamba?
Not at this age. Not at this age.
Mo Bamba isn't mid. Mo Bamba isn't mid. He's not mid. He's bad.
He's dirt. He's dirt. Jeez.
Yes.
That man got a song made about him for no fucking reason. God, man.
I'm not finna sit here and listen to no Mohamed Bamba slander.
He not mid though.
Joints out here getting songs made for them all the time.
The man was buried under the bench. The man was buried under the bench of one of the worst teams in the NBA. That's all I need to know, bro. Couldn't get no burn for Orlando.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I'm not mad at the Rui and LeBron.
Biyombo was on the Hornets and not getting no PT, and look what he just did.
Hey, Bismack. Yeah, I ain't never mind. Y'all don't.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey, hold on, Why you said that? Rui has won his matchup.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even mad at that.
So far this series.
I'm not.
No, he has.
The
only reason why is because Triple J is not a skilled big. Like he's not refined as far as certain go-to moves. I think if Triple J had more refined go-to moves, he would be dogging Rui. But JJ is not refined yet in his skill set.
He dogging him now. He just ain't getting the ball 30 times. He dogging him.
Now he dogging.
Where's JJ rank as a center in the league?
He's
top
Triple J.
He's a power forward.
He's a power forward. He's top 10.
Okay.
Like
top 10. He's probably higher than power forward. No, he's
power forward. He's
like top 3.
He's like he might be
three.
Power forward.
Giannis AD.
AD's
a center.
AD's a center.
AD's a center.
Bam is a center too. Bam's a center too.
Bam is a center too. So Giannis,
he might be second.
That's what I'm saying. The power forward is
like it's Giannis, JJJ, Zion.
Pascal Siakam or JJJ.
Please stop.
Like, where am I going?
What's wrong with Pascal? What's wrong with Pascal?
You got Triple J over
I'm talking
Pascal.
about the 29 games of Zion. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, hold on. I gotta say this though, Lo.
Porzingis is over Pascal. Cut it out.
Hey, I gotta get.
I like both of them.
Do y'all think this? Hey, I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Julius Randle's better than him?
No.
I like Julius. He's not better than Triple J. He's not better than Triple J.
I'm gonna say this again. Hold on. I'm gonna say this again. Now, Julius Randle's been damn near a 20-10 guy for almost a decade.
He could be a 40-10 guy, and he's not better than
I like Julius. I like Julius a lot.
What's he been doing right now?
Hey, but look, Doug, hold on, Doug.
Winning playoff games. Can he do? My bad. Not plural. Winning the playoff game.
Can JJJ do what Julius did, which is carry a team to the playoffs?
No,
Jalen
I think he can. Jalen Brunson carried him. I think JJ.
I actually think that he can.
Julius is the best player on that team.
No,
and
I would never wish a team to have Julius.
Julius is the best player on that team.
I don't think.
Hold on 1 second, Bob. Lo, you think JJJ could carry the Knicks like Randall did the year before last to the playoffs?
I think if you give Triple J more offensive sets, and I think he's way more refined than people give him credit for. And the latter part of this season proved that. I think he's way
Julius
more.
Randle, but don't you agree that Julius Randle has a better game, a better offensive game than him?
I think he's a better maybe scoring, maybe I don't know. I think when you have a defensive player of the year level defender, being able to also score 20 and 10 and also give the 20 efficiently, I think that is better than what Julius Randle's.
But doesn't don't you have to count his playmaking? Don't you have to count his playmaking too? Julius Randle.
I think Julius Randle's a better playmaker, but I still don't think it makes up for the defense that you're getting from Triple J. I don't even think it comes close to it.
Nah, I said I just didn't like Mars disrespected Julius. He treats Julius Randle like he's garbage.
I said he's not top 40. He can
every time. I'm saying no. Every
you
time I hear you talk
can
about
put up 40 and 10, he's still ain't bad. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Because that 40 and 10 will turn into 5 and 5 in the playoffs. I don't care. He's not good.
All right, don't forget about Draymond. He's a power forward.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Don't do that, Bob.
Hey,
he's better than Julius Randle. He's better than Julius Randle.
I've been meaning to ask Ticket this for a while because I never understood like this logic, especially with the older generation. Why is it that when you're counting accolades, like you look at MVPs, championships, DPOYs, and then stop there? Like you don't bring up the 3 blocks that Hakeem had, the 2-time rebounding champion, the 12 all.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on all. Hold on. I'm with you on all that. Here's what I'm saying though. This is what I want you to understand. everything Hakeem did, except for the block shots on the defensive end. Look at Giannis's numbers, bro. Bro, Giannis out here putting up Giannis is putting up 31 in what, 12? He's the only player that did that on 55% shooting since. No, he's the only player in NBA history that's done that.
And how many assists?
He's the only player in NBA. Plus the 5 or 6 assists. He's the only player, and then he's only doing it.
You giving credit
hold on. Let me finish.
No, Dub, go ahead. Trust me, I'll go ahead. Dub,
he's only doing it. Hold on, Dub. He's only doing it. He's only doing it in 32 minutes. So let's think about this, right? So, in my opinion, if you were to up Giannis, let's say Giannis is playing the 38, 30. Giannis be out here averaging 35 points. I want y'all to think about that. If Giannis was playing 38 minutes, Giannis would be averaging around 35 points a game. And look, without a three ball, right? A poor free throw shooter, this man's still averaging 31 a game right now. So in limited minutes, he's only playing like 32, 33 minutes for the last 5 or 6 years on average, right? So you take that. How many minutes was Hakeem averaging? In his prime,
probably like 38.
38, right? So what? Hold on. So those numbers. Hold on. Let me finish. So those numbers, if we're using what low lights use sometimes, which is our advanced stats. If we're using,
none of those are advanced.
Hold on. No, I want you please hold on. Listen to me, Lo. I want you to do this one thing for me, Lo. Because I know you got your basketball reference on you. You keep it on you like the Bible. Now, I want you to tell me like this, right? Hello. This is what I want you to do. Hold on, Lo. I want you to pull up the advanced that the 30. What does they do? 36 minutes or 38 minutes? 36 minutes?
36.
Pull up the 36 for hold on, Lo. Pull up the 36 for Giannis right now, Lo. Pull up the 36.
Let's pull up Finesse per 36.
Pull up the 36 for Giannis right now.
You said Finesse?
In a King's prime. He said in a King's prime, the King was averaging.
Don't bring up my man Finesse.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Shaq. Now, Shaq, I'm gonna ask you this question: How many players you know? How many players you know that would have probably been averaging around 38 minutes a game, that don't got no three ball, and that's a 66% free throw shooter, is giving you 34 to 35 points with around 14 rebounds a game?
Ticket. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm with you. I'm taking Giannis over Hakeem if he wins another one.
No, that's cool. Mars. Because I got something to say. Go ahead, Mars.
Right quick, Dub. That makes
hold on. Before you say that,
here's the thing.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on,
here's the thing. You guys,
I feel like that'd be an amazing matchup too.
It's no time limit on this show. We could go until it's 6 o'clock Mars time. But this is what I'm saying.
It's already 6 o'clock Mars time.
It's already 6. The other 6. 8 o'clock. I'm saying we don't got a time limit. All I'm saying is Giannis is about to get another one and the Finals MVP.
When? Right now, this year, right now?
This year.
Right now.
I got him this year, but if I don't got him this year, I got him next year. If I don't got him next year, I got him the year after that. The year after that. The year after that. I'm favored.
And wait till you start switching teams, going to super teams, because you know everybody.
Oh no, that's when Ticket will get him out the top 10. That's when Ticket will get him out.
I'm about to say that might go against his legacy.
No. He'll be behind Kevin himself. Hold on, Lo. Say them stats, though, Lo. Say the stats. What's the stats, Lo?
The per 36 stats will be 35, 13, and 6.
God damn. And y'all talking shit? That's
for Giannis?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
But Mars.
That's insane.
Man, I don't care about all that. How much do we average a game?
Hey, hold on. Hey, that's insane. That's fucking insane, bro.
I'm going to be so mad at you. Go ahead,
Mars. That's insane, bro.
There's so many ways.
Mars, go ahead.
Ticket is very easy to beat right now. Okay, first of all, Ticket. I'm gonna ask one question, Ticket, and this will hopefully you'll see where it's going.
Go ahead, Mars. I'm here.
Which era is it easier to score in, Ticket? Is it easier to score nowadays or in the 1990s when Hakeem was playing Ticket?
Hold on, you're right. Let's do that. It's easier to score now. Hold on. Let's do that. Hold on.
Is it easier to score now or in the
Mars? Hold on, yo. Hey, don't nobody else say nothing. Don't nobody else say nothing. Let me hold on, bro.
That's exactly what I'm about to say.
Stop being a backup.
No, bro. Answer the question.
Stop it.
Answer the question.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Let me cook this. Be quiet and let me cook this boy. This boy don't walk in a hole. He don't even know it. He playing around with Kobe in the clutch over here, and you niggas don't even know it. Now sit down and shut the hell up. First of all, hold on. First of all, he's right. It is easier to score in this era. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, sir. And this is where it kills your logic. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he don't rely on the three ball. He don't rely on the free throw line to get his.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts.
Hold on.
He takes more free throws than anyone.
I'm not finished.
He 100% benefits from the free throw.
How many free throws do you take?
100% benefits from the free throw.
13, not 13.
Bro, tell these boys I ain't finished cooking yet.
He was like 7.
Hold on. So this
How many were
this
they
what I'm
both
saying to you,
making
right?
though?
Right. Hey, Shaq. They're easy to beat. Hold on, Shaq. This is why they easy. Hold on. I'm not finished with you yet.
3 points.
I'm not finished with you yet. Hold on. I'm not finished yet. Right? So let's be honest. This is the knock everybody has on Giannis today. That he doesn't have a jump shot. He doesn't have a three-pointer. He doesn't have a finesse game. Right? So Giannis scores in the hardest way possible now. He's going through triple teams and walls to try to stop this guy. These are facts, right?
Is it more
so hold on. Give me 1 second to finish. I just want to finish. So all I'm saying to y'all is that if you put Giannis in the 90s with the way he played, which is not relying on the three ball, which is not relying on making a lot of free throws, which is pure grit and grind. First of all, Giannis is quicker than most of the power forwards did. His ball handling skills would allow him to attack and get past those guys with one jab step, one move. He's dunking on these cats because they weren't as athletic as he was at that position. Imagine Karl Malone trying to guard Giannis in his prime one-on-one in the post.
You're using the oh my God, Ticket! Are you serious right now?
Bro, y'all niggas is crazy.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Yo, what?
Ticket has gone against every single one of his beliefs to make this argument.
I'm still with you, Ticket. I'm still with you.
No, I'm not. Hey, Mars. No, I'm not, because I believe Giannis is one of the only throwback players left in the game. That's what I believe.
Player, he's not a throwback player.
He is a throwback player. He's a smash mouth throwback player. Yes,
he's not a.
Yo,
Giannis is Mr. He's not a back to the back. Yo, Giannis is Mr. Run you over to score. Hakeem will go over you, around you, through you. The footwork is impeccable. The skill set. The tenacity, all of it. Hakeem has everything. Giannis' game is minuscule compared to Hakeem Olajuwon.
That is fact. No, Ticket.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
I can't believe we're comparing Giannis to Hakeem right now. This is crazy.
Let me ask you a question, Bob.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Are those power forwards? Hold on.
One question.
Are those power forwards stopping? Are those power forwards playing defense against Giannis, stopping him from getting his numbers?
Right now, well, obviously no. I mean, Giannis is getting his numbers.
I asked you right now. I asked you, was those power forwards in the 90s stopping Giannis and prime Giannis from getting his numbers underneath that basket?
Now, let me answer the question though, Ticket. I think that in that era, it would be easier to stop Giannis because the defense can be physical with him, as opposed to now you got to allow Giannis to run you over. You can't even guard Giannis.
But Giannis is bigger and stronger than all those guys.
Like who?
All of them. Hold on. Giannis is 6'11".
He's stronger than Karl Malone?
He struggled with Grant Williams.
No, he's not, man. Stop fucking lying.
No, I'm not lying.
You gonna lie? You lying for Giannis? No, y'all three, Ticket, Ron, Shaq. Y'all Giannis, jock strap sniffers. I can't believe this shit right now. Oh my God, this is crazy.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Giannis standing beside you make you look like child's play.
I'm stood next to Giannis. No. Ticket. No, Ticket. I stood next to Giannis, and Giannis is huge. Giannis does make me look little. You are right about that. Yes.
Right. So hold on. So what I'm saying is this: he going 6'11", 270. That's the same size.
And how do you think if Giannis makes me look small, Karl Malone will make me look small too?
Mercy, man.
Giannis runs into David Robinson. What happens, Ticket?
Bro.
All that shit is over, Mars. That's what happens. All that shit is done, Mars. That's what happens.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. He goes right around David Robinson and yamming that bitch on his head.
Oh my God, y'all are delusional.
I'm not delusional.
No. So my question is.
Yeah, Ron, he can. David Robinson is a superior athlete.
Can I ask? No,
yeah, a superior athlete.
Yes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'll go around Shaq. That doesn't just because you're superior.
Ron, stop lying to the people. Don't lie to the people, Ron. You ain't.
You are not going around Shaq. No, you're not.
Shaq, you better tell us niggas what happened last summer. Matter of fact, let me shut up.
Hey, Shaq,
talk about last summer.
Hey, Shaq.
So why is it that Giannis has historically struggled against Bam? Why?
Against Bam?
But he's not gonna struggle against the Emerald.
Hold on, Bob. Hold on, Bob, because he just lied. Hold on, Bob. He just lied.
Nah.
He just lied. It's not against Bam. It's against.
So is the David Robinson defense. So is David Robinson's defense.
That's as big as
I'm not talking.
Hold on, let me ask you.
Name me the player on the Heat defense that's as big as anyone in the
Doug. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, Doug. Giannis, in my opinion, dogs damn near every big man in the 90s in that post. And I'm talking about getting his numbers. Bro.
So Giannis is Shaq now. Giannis is Shaquille O'Neal now.
Hold on, Low. Wait. Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, Bob, y'all gonna get me off.
I'm listening, Ticket. I'm listening. I want to hear. I'm listening.
Hold on. Hey, look.
He is using an arrow argument that he never used ever in his life.
I'm really about to deep fry you niggas. I'm about to give y'all a history lesson real quick. Hold on. Now, Shaq, I want y'all to think about this. What did Shaq go at when he first came in the league? He was 7 feet. How much did he weigh when he came in with Orlando?
It was like two.
I have no idea.
I'm probably
at
like
least 280.
260, 270, 280.
Okay, he was going 7 feet to 260. That's what he was going when he come into the league with Orlando. I want you to look at that. Right now, as we stand, Giannis Antetokounmpo is 6'11", 275 right now.
I'm 270, Ticket.
Hold on, Bob.
When is Giannis 275?
Bob, hold on. I'm going to say it one more time. He's 6'11", 275 muscle.
Giannis is 275?
Yes.
Shaq at LSU was 294.
Yes.
Oh my
No, he wasn't.
That's what I'm reading.
No, he wasn't. Shaq was, Shaq, no, it wasn't, because when Shaq got to LA, he was damn near 300.
They have Giannis.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the article.
They have Giannis listed as 243.
He's not 243. Hold on. That's
so y'all know better. Y'all know better than all right.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this to you.
I weigh 268.
Hey, Doug, I'm gonna ask you this question. Bob weighs. Come on. Hey, Doug. Bob weighs two. Hold on. Bob weighs 268. And he's seen Giannis in person. How many inches do Giannis clear you by, Bob?
About 2.5, 3.
Right, 2.5, 3. How tall are you, Bob?
6'7.5", 6'8".
Right. Okay. And he clears you. Hold on. He clears you by almost 3 inches. And did you when you looked at him, did he seem like he was packing more weight than you? As far as he maybe, how much more weight you think he weighed than you?
Shit, I don't know.
Instead of taking the listed weight, we're gonna ask Bob how much he thinks Giannis weighs.
Because listen, bro. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna say this to y'all, right? This is absolute truth. They list shit all the time. It's not true. They tell y'all LeBron is, hold on. They tell y'all LeBron is 6'9", 250.
I doubt that 40 pounds.
Hold on, Mars. They tell y'all hold on 1 second, my nigga. They tell y'all LeBron is 6'9", 250. But I know for a fact LeBron walk around this bitch 6'9", 275, 280 sometimes, bro.
That too. I could really see.
In Miami, yes.
He slimmed down.
Right now, hold on. Right now, LeBron's walking around at almost 270. Right now.
Oh, almost. If you want to say almost at 270.
Right now, hold on. So let me say this to you, right? Okay. So let me say this to you, bro. LeBron James right now was as big as Karl Malone was in his prime. That's facts. Giannis is bigger than LeBron James.
But that's just because he's taller.
What
he's
does that have
skinnier.
to do
He
with
doesn't
you?
have as
You're
much
not
body
hearing me,
mass.
Doug.
Wait.
What does that have to do with Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson?
Doug, this is a part. Hey, Doug, this is a part. Hey, Doug,
And the question was, who do the Miami Heat have? Who's the biggest people in the 90s?
I want you to put up a picture of Giannis right now.
Goalpost is flying all over the place.
Giannis is
Goalpost is
ripped.
flying right now.
He's ripped.
That's not the topic.
Ticket.
No, don't do that, 'cause that's not the topic. The topic is who do the Miami Heat have who's as big as the bigs in the 90s?
Why is it that somehow, some way that he struggles against the Miami Heat? If you're saying they throw multiple defenders at him, fine. Why would they not throw multiple defenders at him in the 90s who are also bigger? There's no way you're going to sit here and argue.
Because they hold on. Listen.
Wait. I'm almost done.
All right, go ahead.
There's no way you're going to argue that Giannis as a post player is anywhere near close as good as Hakeem or
I'm not saying that.
Shaq.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
I'm almost done.
Go ahead.
First of all, there's not even a coach that would allow Giannis to just dribble the ball up and down the floor like that.
I didn't say that. Hold on. Don't say that.
Okay, so no, you can't say that, but not give him a post game. You can't say that, but imagine like now he doesn't have a post game, but it's also a coach that's not going to let him play. So he just wouldn't even be in the league with that logic.
He plays the way he plays now. How is it that he's going to play the way he plays now?
I'm gonna get. Hold on. I'm gonna get him. Hey, Shaq. I'm gonna get him, Shaq. Now watch this right here. Now look. Now watch this right here. Right. Low. Here's why you easy to beat. Because what they would have did with Giannis is in that era is they wouldn't have had to face him up. If you notice when Giannis plays, Giannis posts up a lot too, and he gets easy buckets because he moves guys out of his way and goes up. Hold on, yes, and you can look at how many points he scores off post ups. You can look it up. You got the computer right there, Basketball Reference. So you, the Basketball Reference man. So I'm going to say this to you. Right? They would defeat a lot of those walls that are being able to build up to him because of him dribbling from the top of the key by actually posting him up, getting him closer to the basket to where all he had to do is turn and make a move, bro. That's what they did back in the day.
David Robinson shut that shit down. David Robinson shut that shit down.
Let Mark say it.
He posts up less than Luka Doncic. Bro, I got one more thing to say, Lo.
Luka posts a lot, though.
This is why y'all so.
He's a bigger guard because he's a bigger guard. It makes sense that he's posting up a lot.
This is why these niggas so easy to beat, bro. Now I want y'all to think about this.
He don't even got no post moves.
Hold on, Bob.
He got less post moves than Rudy Gobert.
Bob, hold on 1 second.
So how many times was Hakeem posting up?
How many?
I want to hear the number. I want to hear the number per game, Basketball Geeks. I want to hear I just want to hear the
numbers. 100% were not tracked.
Hey, Shaq, but
it was more than 3 times a game.
Shaq, here's a real question, Shaq.
Why was it not tracked?
Now, Shaq,
they got the games on.
They didn't start tracking play-by-play till 98. So
they keep talking about, hey, Shaq. They keep talking about post game. Hey, look, they keep talking about post game and all this other stuff, right? The top 5 leading scorer all time, Karl Malone, didn't really have no post moves.
Okay.
Right. So hold on.
Karl Malone had a mid-range game ticket.
Hold on. You're not hearing me. Hold on. You're not hearing me. So he scored. Why did he score? He scored a lot off pick and pop and pick and roll. You can put Giannis in a pick and roll in the 90s era, and he would be very successful from his ability to pick, roll to the basket, and finish above the rim.
You're judging that based on this soft ass defense they're playing right now. You're not basing that off of what Karl Malone was going through. You're not basing that off of Hakeem Olajuwon was going through. Hakeem Olajuwon to post you up anywhere on. Hold on. You had your chance, Sticky. Let me get mine. Okay. You had your chance. Let me get mine.
You cut me off.
So Hakeem would be in today's game.
Hey, Bob, the stat geeks say that it wasn't that physical back then. The stat geeks that you
they're wrong. They're wrong.
We've never said that. We've never said that. He's lying.
Are you getting to be in the stat geeks?
I heard
what? I know what he's talking about, and that's neither here nor there. But we've never said the 19th.
What would Hakeem do in today's game? I need to know.
Everything Giannis is doing and more because he has more moves, better footwork, a better touch, better defense.
Low, not you, Bob. Low. What would Hakeem do?
He would dominate in today's game. His game
is my opinion on Hakeem Olajuwon not valid?
It's way more
No,
valid.
it's valid. I just want to hear
You
low
play-
because
you play
he just was
basketball.
saying
It's
that.
more valid than mine.
Bobby, I love
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, Tigger, you were also right about Giannis. He's for sure around 270. As a person who's lifted weights with him and worked out with him multiple times and stood next to him and stood next to Bob, as a footer, he's for sure an immovable force.
That's
It's
good.
I'm not comparing me to Giannis. I don't think I'm any close to the specimen of Giannis. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying like Hakeem Olajuwon though.
Giannis can be 300. The point we're
350.
making, though, he can be 350. The point we're making, though, is
So
that
Giannis is 350, Shaq?
No. The point,
No, he's saying he could be 1,000 pounds.
The point I'm making, though, is that
doesn't
even
matter.
in today's league, he struggles to post up. Even in today's league,
That's not true.
It's a fact.
That's not a fact.
When you look at how the level of frequency he posts up at, it's nowhere near close to Jokic. Jokic and
0.97 points per possession.
The level of efficiency is
It's
nowhere
how
near
they
close.
play him, bro.
It's nowhere near
It's
close.
how they
to
play him
anybody.
on his team.
But and that's fine, Ron. That's fine.
You trying to complete for Giannis?
Ron. That's all fine. The difference, though, is that Giannis is struggling in a league where the players are much smaller, where there's way more floor spacing.
He's struggling, but averaging 30. He's struggling. He's struggling.
No.
He's struggling, but averaging 31. Man, get the hell out of here.
Don't do this, Lo.
We are specifically talking about in the post.
He's a running dunk merchant.
Thank you. He run and dunk. He's not a post player.
So what? Giannis only scores with dunks. He averages 16 dunks.
Bro, he's a running dunk merchant.
He averages 16 dunks.
He gets about 8
I want the dunk stat. I want the Hakeem post stat.
layups and dunks.
I need everybody to understand this, especially about body.
How many
mass.
times did Hakeem post up back in his era?
The stats
I need to know
the
this.
post-up stats don't go back.
No,
to
but
the
you can watch the games and you can, since you guys are so emphatic about this, it had to have been 100 times.
I would say 90% of the time he was posting up. 90%. It's 11% for Giannis.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It
I
was
also want to say,
substantially more,
in
and I
terms
think
of
we all
Giannis
different
being,
areas, so
in
that
terms of
doesn't
Giannis being,
Hey man, y'all some very nasty, disgusting, disrespectful people. The bottom line is, the bottom line is, hey Dub, and I know you're a grade A hater when it comes to Giannis, but I'm gonna say this: yes, you are. You a leader of the troops. Talking about the Bucks is frauds and all this other stuff. How can you be frauds when he on the team?
Giannis got weighed in his rookie season, right? 243 pounds. That's his rookie year.
That'd be even worse,
bro. Do you know how? Like this is how I know y'all. I know bodybuilders, bro. I know how to gain weight. You know how hard it is to add 30 pounds of straight muscle, because Giannis didn't get fatter, his body mass didn't get that much bigger, his muscles added on from his rookie season.
Dub, you're talking about short bodybuilders versus a footer.
It's not short. It's not even for bodybuilders.
You're talking about short bodybuilders. Anybody compared to Giannis is short. I'm short compared to Giannis.
Shaq, stop. Do you know how difficult it is to not increase your body
Giannis
mass
works out of my fucking gym every summer. So my eyes are just lying to me.
No, Shaq.
I weigh 220 at 6'4".
Stop. If he got
I don't understand your logic right now. Bob weighs 268.
Stop talking for a second and listen for a second.
You stop talking for a second. You listen for a second. You're trying to tell an actual professional basketball player when I'm in the gym with footers every other day. My eyes are just deceiving me. I see him on the scale. We had body fat tests today.
Look at me, Shaq.
You're right, though. My bad. Okay, the internet never lies. You're right.
If Giannis Antetokounmpo was 243 in his rookie season, he did not get fatter. His body mass didn't get that much bigger. His muscle increased a lot. I could give you 20 to 25 pounds. 30 pounds of straight muscle, Shaq, and his body mass did not increase.
Dub, have you not seen the pictures?
His muscles got bigger.
Photoshop, bro.
He did not get wider.
No.
He did not get wider.
No, do I need to put up? What do you mean he didn't get wider?
Ron, that's Photoshop, Ron. That's Photoshop.
That's not Photoshop, Bob. Stop.
Ron, to answer your question, I want to answer Ron's question. 80% of Giannis's shots come in the form of either a dunk, a layup, or a tip back shot.
Is he yamming on
80%. So when you ask me, when you say 80% of his made field goals this season were in those forms. That's not even alley-oops. Matter of fact, let me add in the alley-oops as well. Like we're talking We're talking about a substantial amount of his points are coming off of just dunks
So-
and layups, basically.
Hey, so what is he averaging? Hey, so hold on. Let's get to the bottom of this. So low, Mars, since you two geniuses, what is Giannis averaging in the 90s? What is his average in your opinion? What is his number?
Ticket. I don't
care.
do these.
Yeah.
Move them
No, I'm
into different
asking
areas.
you. No,
I
because
don't know.
I
Ticket.
don't want to hear
know the
about.
answer.
I don't do this,
I
but you
don't
said
know.
he can't do it. So you say he can't do
we
it.
never
You
said
got to
he
tell
couldn't
me what
do
you
it.
think he can do.
This is the thing, Ticket. Listening is such a good skill. You really need to learn it. I haven't said what Giannis can or can't do. What I asked you, and you went on a whole tangent, was is it harder to score in the 90s or now? And you went on a dumb tangent and started talking about his weight. I never
didn't go
asked
to
you none of that.
I didn't. I
Yeah,
told
can you
you.
answer that
I
question?
answered your question, Jerome.
No, you didn't.
I answered your question, little boy.
Can you answer?
Hey, look, little boy. I answered your question, little boy.
Answer
Respect
the
your
question.
elders. Say what?
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
And it was simply
Which
a
one
yes
is
or
more?
no question.
Which
Is it
one
harder
is
to
more
score
I
now
difficult?
or
told
in the
him, hey, hold on. I answered the question. I said it's more difficult to score in the 90s than it is now. I said, but with Giannis is an exception because Giannis does not play the style of game that they will play in today's
then I
era.
had follow-up
He is an
questions, but then you
anomaly.
carried
He
on
is an
talking.
anomaly because he plays a 90s style ball a lot compared to the era of today, where guys is playing more of a finesse game.
I had follow-up questions, but you kept
Go
talking.
ahead. Answer your question.
Okay. Is there more spacing now or in the 90s?
But guys were bigger in the 90s. That's why the spacing looks smaller. The space has been the
Why can
same.
you never answer a question? Is there more
The
spacing
space
now?
has been.
or in the
Hold on,
90s?
I'm gonna say it again. The spacing has always been the same in NBA basketball. The court size been the same. The space has been the same. The difference is this. Hold on, Mars. Hold on. I'm gonna say because I said it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again, and I know Shaq will agree with me because he played basketball. The spacing is different when you have three guys on the court that's 6'9", 6'10", or 7 feet tall. When your small forward is going 6'7", your power forward is going 6'8", 6'9", and your center is going 7 feet, the court is going to shrink and look smaller because you got bigger guys on the court. But when you got Draymond Green playing the center, Janet Jackass at 6'7", and then you got guys that are 6'6" playing the 4, the court looks more open, so it looks like it's more spacing.
If you genuinely think the 90s had the same amount of spacing as today, just because people are smaller today.
Bro, in the 90s, they play. Hold on. In the 90s, they hold on. Let me ask you a question, Mars. Hold on. I'm gonna do you a little history lesson. The Detroit Pistons, they ran out a 5 and a real 4, right? What was the size of their 5 and what was the size of their 4? You had a guy that was a 7-footer and another guy that was 6'9".
What Detroit team you talking about? The championship teams.
Okay, no. We can go to any. Okay, we can go to Rick. We can go to
Like Rick.
We can go to no. We can go to Bill Laimbeer. We can go to Dennis Rodman.
John Sally.
If you look, hold on. If you looking, and those two guys, Mars, in the post, and they open their arms, spacing that you feel like is open today, because they're playing small ball, and because a bunch of fucking midgets running around the goddamn court, is different from what it looked like back then. So it was still spacing. It was just the players that they played were bigger because they played a different style of basketball, a style.
You cooked yourself literally in that sentence. You literally said they're both in the post.
I didn't. You didn't hear what I said.
You literally said if they're both in the post. That's not today's game. You don't have two people downloading.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
No one has that.
Mars, this is what I'm saying to you. Hold on. Mars,
no, that's just
Mars, this is what I'm saying to you. Mars, this is what I'm saying to you. In that era, right? Most guys, most teams, they depended on one-on-one matchups, right? Sometimes you would get doubles, but in the post, it was mainly one-on-one matchups unless a guard double. So what I'm saying to you is this. Giannis Antetokounmpo would not have been seeing walls every... Bro, I want y'all to think about this. They got to build a wall to stop this motherfucker.
Well, why were they
if you don't build a wall, he getting 40.
No, Lo. You answer how many points does Giannis average in the 90s? I want that answer from you.
I don't care. 23,
21.
23? Man,
21.
Hey, man, these dudes on
but I personally don't care. The problem with your argument is that now
That
all of
man
a
said
sudden they play a bunch of one-on-one basketball with just as much spacing as in today's game is the most like
This man said 23 points.
Crazy take I've ever heard in my life.
Are y'all serious, bro?
Giannis wouldn't average more than 23 in the 90s.
23 points.
21. Hypothetically, Giannis would average instead of the man who said the spacing was the same in the 90s. You guys,
no, it is about that. But Ron, it is about that. It is about that.
You guys are more mad about an answer to hypothetical. The fact that someone just lied about the spacing.
Giannis literally struggled when he didn't have the proper floor spacing around him, when he had players that they could help off of and double team him, and when he didn't have the proper spacing. So now all of a sudden, when Ticket says,
would you say he had spacing last year?
The space, I think Giannis has
always
spacing
had
for the past 2 to 3 years.
He's had two bigs who's been shooting
so
threes for reasons.
Explain to me why he struggled last year when he had proper spacing.
I never thought I'd team up with Mookie.
Because I think
I never thought I'd team up with Mookie.
The player that he was missing, and Chris Middleton, who's a shot creator, is something that was a difference maker in that team because they didn't have another player who could actually create for themselves.
So Drew Holiday can't properly create from
nowhere near close.
It don't have to be nowhere near close.
If you don't, well, they were if Drew Holiday was going to create, they were fine with that because Drew Holiday is a shot creator, is nowhere near on the same level as Chris Middleton.
No, that's fine, but I'm just saying, like, from a 3-level scoring standpoint, from getting from the mid range, finishing around the rim, and properly spacing the floor, you telling me Drew Holiday does not?
No, what I'm saying, what I'm telling you, I want to tell you that defenses don't defend them the same. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hey, that man said 20. That man said 20.
And so because of that, you also have to take into consideration that that he's going to struggle that way. But more importantly, even if you talk about last year's Boston series, then you would also have to explain to me why did he struggle, especially when converting his shots in that series.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me ask you this question first, Lo. What did he average in that series?
I'll go check it.
Didn't he average like 30 points and 13 rebounds?
He averaged
so that was on a bad day. That was 30. Look, Ron, he averaged 30 and 13 in a bad series. Right? In a series where he struggled, he averaged 30 and 13 damn near. In a series where he struggled, right? Okay, so now hold on.
34 and 15.
So let me ask you this, right? So let me ask you this, right? Do you guys feel like they were more heady and smarter point guards that could get Giannis the ball in the 90s?
Talk that talk.
Guys like Mark Jackson.
For what?
Guys, hold on. Guys like Mark Jackson, because you just said.
No, for what?
We're just talking about how.
For what? What is how?
I'm saying.
However it's sufficient for him to score.
Yeah. Don't you think him playing with J Kid,
dives, all of that.
But if that is the case, then Giannis, we're just completely morphing Giannis's game to something different. Then at that point,
let's put him in a Karl Malone role.
Then you're turning him into something different. Then Ron, you just said
Giannis is not no pick.
Giannis is playing a Karl Malone role right now.
Pick and roll.
Is Giannis playing a Karl Malone role right now?
He can't. That's the easiest role to play as an athletic big man.
You're playing fucking semantics. Is he
playing a pick and roll?
Is that what he's doing? Is that what he's doing, Ron?
No, he's not doing that right now because he's better than that. You're not doing that right now because he's better than that. That shit that Bismack Biyombo does.
So
Giannis is better than Bismack Biyombo.
So you're forming him into something different than Ron.
Oh, I'm actually dumbing him down for you
you're
guys.
Forming him into
no. I'm actually dumbing him down for you guys.
You're forming him into a different role.
I'm dumbing his role down. He does
that.
You're changing his role. It don't matter. You're changing what he's playing, how he's playing basketball.
Does he pick and roll?
Giannis is not going to be out here dribbling up the fucking court and trying to drive.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that.
Watch. No. Because we want to talk about this. Why do you think they have Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis out there and nothing but shooters all around him?
Yes, why is that?
Because he can't fucking shoot and he needs spacing to be able to get those dunks off. So in the 90s especially, he's playing the 4 position. They'll probably play his ass at the 3 because he really plays more like a 3, the traditional way of playing things. So you're going to have a big man down there waiting for him and his defender not playing up tight on him. What do you think is going to happen?
Giannis receives 2 pick and roll possessions a game. 2.
Yeah, he really don't.
So y'all gonna have to literally
He runs pick and roll more than he is the roll man in the pick and roll.
Y'all gonna literally have
You guys
to
are just
change
changing his game.
who this man
chatting.
is.
Y'all are chatting,
Y'all
bro.
gonna have to change who this man is to make this shit work.
To
it's
Zay,
not gonna work.
And this type of gymnastics has never been done for any other player.
No
besides
other
him.
player. To Zay in the clutch, you sound like an idiot because Carmelo was one. I mean, Charles Barkley was by far a way better post player, a way better post scorer than Giannis is. You sound like an idiot.
Yo, I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say.
Me neither.
Charles Barkley's getting it in the post. Giannis is getting it.
but Barkley
I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. Y'all can say whatever you want to do. If Charles Barkley getting money,
why does he struggle in the post now, Ron?
Why does he struggle
in the
Ron,
post?
is Giannis a great post player?
The same reason.
It's Ron. Yeah, Ron.
Is
Is Giannis a great post scorer?
No, he's not.
Giannis could be.
No,
he's not.
Every benefit of the governor. I catch y'all later.
Hey, I could be the president of the United States.
I could lose 200 pounds, man. Hey, man, we all can do
Hey, I want you to think. Hey, Mookie, I want you to think about something though. All the deficiencies that these guys saying that Giannis had, basically, that would get exposed if he had to play that type of game in the 90s, a game that they say he's not used to playing, right? This man still, without a jump shot, still without the free throw line for the most part, averaged 31 points per game.
Without the free
throw.
throw.
So I want hold on.
How many free throws do we shoot a game?
11.
Guys really
Giannis
think Giannis is the 90s
the league in
Wow. But he only shoots, hey, Dub, he only shoots 66%.
He makes 8 games. He makes 8. He scores more points on the free throw line than anybody since Shaq. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's leading
So that
the
means
league.
he attacks the basket.
So why wouldn't he do that in the 90s?
No, wait, so now you adjusted it.
No.
Now,
No,
Giannis is doing this.
No, 30 seconds. No, Ron.
He said he's doing this without the
30 seconds ago, he said he does it without the free throw line.
Don't worry, hey, Ron.
I didn't say that.
Y'all two are competing.
This shit gonna change when you win another chip, bro. All this shit they talking, this shit gonna change.
I'm saying,
He's better than Hakeem.
He said he did it with
Giannis can free-pee and he's not better than Hakeem Olajuwon. How's that?
Thank you, Morris.
Giannis can win 6 straight and he's not better than Hakeem Olajuwon.
You got to deal with it, boy.
He can win every ring for the rest of the decade, and guess what?
Tick is just disrespecting the old generation. That's all it is.
I'm not disrespecting
the old generation.
When Giannis actually went up against 90s, when Giannis actually went up against 90s hard-nosed defense in 2019 with two bigs who could rim protect. What happened?
Struggled.
But they wasn't. Hey, but Dub, let me ask you a question, though. Dub, let me ask you a question. And here's the thing. Hold on. What do you mean?
What did he do?
Against who? Against
Raptors.
Against a 90s style.
Against who?
Against the Celtics, against the Raptors.
No, Raptors.
What year y'all talking about?
Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol.
Hold on.
Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka.
Hey, hold on. Bob, hold on 1 second. What team y'all talking about?
2019 Raptors.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right. So you guys are questioning what Giannis did almost 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago, right? When he was first. Hold on. Let me finish.
That's the year that he won.
Hold on. So let me ask y'all this question. Let me ask y'all this one question. Hold on. I'm gonna ask y'all one question.
Y'all got knocked up.
Hold on. Hey, Bob. I'm gonna see if y'all telling the truth. Is Giannis a different player today than he was then?
I think so, yes.
He's a different one, but in particular.
So hold on. So what type of question is that then?
In what ways, Lo? How? In what ways? What's different from Giannis?
I don't know.
I think he's a better playmaker on part.
Shooting is just as bad as it is.
Yeah, that's what
I wouldn't say he's a better playmaker. He's just passing the people that are making the shots now.
Bob, I think the things that he's improved in has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I agree.
It's his ability to shoot and perform in the post as a scorer is not drastically different from where it was in 2019. It's not.
So how is he giving niggas 50 in the NBA finals?
The same way David Robinson was giving niggas 70.
Oh, watch this, Bars.
Not the finals.
Because he was making free throws.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
70 is 70.
The way he was getting 50 in the finals is with the free throw line. That's how. It was with the free throw line. It was 18 of 20 free throws. That's what it was. So the free throw line you said he didn't need, and the 50-point game, it was because of the free throws.
Y'all just a bunch of Giannis haters. You uno, dos, tres, and cuatro.
I'm not gonna lie. If saying Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Giannis is hating on Giannis, then yes,
I did not say that.
I'm the biggest Giannis hater there is.
Giannis, hold on.
No, Mars, I'm a bigger hater than you. If that's the case, I'm a way bigger hater than you because I'm not even having this conversation.
I'm gonna clean this up because you ain't gonna lie on me. I asked Low if Giannis win another chip, would he put him past Hakeem Olajuwon? He said no.
Good.
I told him I would put him on the same level as Hakeem if he win another chip in the finals. And the reason, hold on. And the reason why I said that, hold on. The reason why I said that is because it is.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, man, listen, you can't take. Hold on, you can't take a man accolades away from what he did.
There's other players with
so accolades make you a better.
Right? He's not better than
no. Hey,
Mookie,
hold on. Hey, Mookie, hold on, Mookie.
Hakeem is more confident.
Hey, Mookie, hold on. I'm gonna defeat that. Hold on.
Hakeem does have more accolades.
Hey, hold on one second. Hey, hold on one second, y'all. Hey, hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, hold on one second. Hey, hold on. Doug. Mookie just asked me a question, right? And it's my boy, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? Where y'all got Kawhi Leonard right now ranked all time?
Like top 30.
Top 30. Okay, top 30.
Top
right?
15.
Right, hold on. Let me finish. Now, hold on. Low. Now, y'all listen. I want y'all to think about
this on my long.
Now, hold on, Bob. Now, if if Kawhi didn't miss 40% of his career, was playing most of the games, and had more awards like MVPs, All NBAs, more defensive player of yours, where would y'all rank him, man?
Instead of top 15, he'd be top 10.
If Kawhi didn't miss 2 seasons in his prime, he'd be in my top 25.
He'll be higher. Without a
right. No. I'm saying, But I'm saying if he played more games, you would rank him higher based off the fact that he'd be eligible to possibly win an MVP award, win all these other awards, right?
I don't care.
So he's down. So my point, hold on. My point is the accolades do matter because of the fact that he has missed so much time.
The games played matter.
Yeah,
the level
him
of
not playing enough is what matters.
No.
I don't care that he doesn't have an MVP.
I'm saying he's missed out on accolades because he hasn't played.
I'm not going to give him the accolades just because
you have zero.
Let's make this abundantly clear. Let's make this clear. Do you care that Kawhi doesn't have any MVPs or anything? Do you care?
Yes.
I'm asking Doug Ticket. I'm not asking you.
Hold on. That matters in an all-time debate.
I'm asking Doug. I'm not asking you.
Listen. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, Lo. I'm gonna tell you why, right? So when you have these all-time debates, do you have Kawhi ranked over KD all-time right now?
No.
I do.
There you have it.
But it's because the game played. It's because the game played.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Lo. If Kawhi had an MVP right now, would you rank him over KD?
No.
So he got two championships, 2 finals MVPs, 2 defensive player of the year awards, MVP, and you still wouldn't rank him over KD?
Wait. Ron, change it real quick. I have Jerry West in my top 15. He has 0 MVPs, Ticket. 0.
Mookie, what you got to say about that? Them niggas said, Mook. Them niggas said,
hey, I have Jerry West in my top 15, and he has 0 MVPs.
Mookie, them niggas said if Kawhi Leonard had an MVP, that nigga would have 2 defensive player of the year awards.
But that's the thing.
By this logic.
Yeah, say it, Morris. Say it.
You're gonna have to explain Mr. LeBron James to me, Ticket. You're gonna have to explain him to me. I'm sorry. Explain LeBron James' accolades to me, Ticket. Explain 4 finals, 4 MVPs, all the NBA teams. Explain them to me.
I'm gonna answer your question right now. Hold on. Well, LeBron James, I can't listen. The only reason, y'all. The only reason why I argue his accolades is because I argue the positions that he got them in. For example, he won 2 MVPs with the Miami Heat when they said that KD couldn't win the MVPs because he played with a super team with the Warriors. Those are facts. But LeBron won them with a super team with Miami. These are facts, right? So now
maybe he was just
he
better
also
than KD.
hold on, Bob. Let me finish
Did
cooking. this
KD
thing.
deserve the
Then,
MVP
Bob,
in 2017 or 2018?
My man, can I finish cooking you, bro?
The answer is no, Mars.
You've been
So let me finish
Mars,
going. Let me finish going. So these hold on. They said KD couldn't win MVPs with the Warriors because he played with a super team. But they gave LeBron 2 MVPs with a super team with the Miami Heat. He's a fact. Then let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. Then he wins. Hold on. He wins 2 championships with a super team, right?
Okay.
Now, listen to this. So that's the reason why when I look at LeBron James' accolades, I downgrade him a slight than what y'all do because I look at his accolades different, not because he has them, but because how he and when he got them.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Say it, please. Mars, say it. Mars, please say it.
Take away his 2 MVPs, his 2 MVPs that he got in Miami, and then take what else did you complain about that he has?
His
2 rings with a super team.
Yeah.
He has 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, 2 regular MVPs, 18 all NBA teams, 19 all-star teams, 6 all defensive teams, a scoring championship, an assist championship, and he's been the all-star MVP 3 times, and he's a 2-time finals MVP. He still has more accolades than people you have above him, Ticket. Without the accolades you just wanted to take away when you said you don't take away accolades from people.
Kobe got two championships. Kobe got 2 finals MVPs.
So that's the same.
Kobe got an NBA MVP. Kobe got an NBA MVP. Hold on, let me finish. Kobe got more all defensive teams. Hold on. Kobe got more all defensive teams.
Yes, he does.
And then hold on, and then let me keep cooking your ass. Kobe.
How many MVPs?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish cooking them, bro.
How many MVPs?
He got more all these selections.
Hold on.
No, he doesn't. He has less. He has less all NBA.
Hey, Lo, hold on, Lo. You're nasty, Lo. You're nasty. And the reason why you're nasty is because you know and I know that Kobe Bryant lost the respect of the voters from Colorado.
They ain't got
so we
shit
ain't
to
even
do
gonna
with
do that.
me. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
So you can
So
now you're
contextualizing
MVPs. Now you're contextualizing
contextualize.
Now we're gonna
He should have sent that go to her room.
Exactly. I guess he should have did that then, Ticket. That's what they got nothing to do with
He should have thought with his big head instead of his little head.
I don't like the arguments you're using.
It's terrible argument.
You don't have to like the argument I'm using.
No, you're using
Anyway, at the end of the day, players like Isaiah Thomas, Jerry West, D Wade, they don't have MVPs, and we have them over players who have MVPs. So this argument that we're sitting here just doing a check-off list is ridiculous. That's ludicrous.
I don't have Jerry West and Isaiah Thomas over those players.
You have Karl Malone over Jerry West?
Yes, I have Karl Malone over Jerry West, but I have Karl Malone won an MVP. I have Karl Malone won. Karl Malone is what, the 3rd or 4th greatest scorer to ever play the game of basketball.
Where do you rank Bill Russell?
You have
Bill Russell.
I don't even have Bill Russell. Hold on. I don't even have Bill Russell on my top 10.
Man, stop, please.
The accolades, no, because his jump shot looked like Bill
I
Russell.
don't. Tell me. I don't know. Hey, Dub.
Where you got John Hackett?
I don't have. Hey, Dub. Let me ask you a question, Dub.
Literally,
let's just hold on, Dub. Let's just look at Dub. Hey, Dub. You can shake your damn head all you want to, young fella. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Hold on, Dub. You look at Bill Russell's game. You tell me you think he was better than Hakeem? You tell me you think he's better than Tim Duncan? You tell me you think he was better than Hakeem?
Look at Giannis' game and tell me he's better than Hakeem.
Hold on.
Look at Giannis' game and tell me it's better than Hakeem. Look at Giannis' game and tell me it's better than Hakeem's.
Hold on. I'm giving you game. Hold on. No, you're not Mars. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Is Giannis' game better than Hakeem?
Look at Giannis' game and tell me it's better than Hakeem's.
Mars, you're not hearing. Listen what I'm saying.
Nobody can do that, Mars. Nobody can look at Giannis' game and look at Hakeem's game and say it's better. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that.
Bro, y'all looking at Bill Russell. And wait, hold on. All y'all got Bill Russell top 10.
Let's forget Bill Russell. Okay, you said you have Karl Malone over Jerry West.
Yes. Easy.
I don't know how it's easy when that nigga didn't win not a single thing. I don't know how.
Hold on. No. He didn't have to win nothing. He didn't have to win nothing to be ranked over him, in my opinion.
Okay.
I got Kobe ranked over LeBron James. And Kobe Bryant got less MVPs.
Okay, what about D Wade?
I got D Wade like top 35, something like that, 40.
Wait, how about this? This is actually a much better question. Do you have Dirk over Karl Malone?
Never thought about that.
It shouldn't be that difficult, though.
No, I don't have Dirk over Karl.
Okay, so Dirk has more championships. He has an MVP just like him as well. I think they have just as many all.
Yeah, Dirk got one chip. Dirk got one chip. They both got an MVP.
Carmelo has two.
But Karl Malone was a way better defensive player. That's one. Two, Karl Malone was more consistent in his career than Dirk was. He had a longer stretch of dominance than Dirk did. That's two. That's three. And also, like I said, man, I just think, me personally, I think that Karl Malone had a bigger body of work than what Dirk did. I think Dirk had a good 10-year stretch.
So doesn't Hakeem have a bigger body of work than Giannis does right now?
No, I'm saying to you, hold on. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I did not say, hold on. I'm gonna say this
even
again.
if he wins this year, he has a bigger body.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, Lo. Please listen to me, Lo. When I asked you that question, I never said that he was better than Hakeem. I asked you. I said, Lo, if Giannis win another chip this year in the Finals MVP, would you put him on Hakeem's level?
And my answer was the same answer you just said about Dirk and Malone, because Malone has a larger body of work of a better play.
Right,
Hakeem,
but hold on.
Hakeem would have a larger body of work.
Hold on, but Lo, here's what I'm saying, though. But Lo, we have to count this too, though. I want you to think about this, right? Damn. He has done all of this in a compacted amount of time to even be able to put his resume beside Hakeem.
Watch this. And I'm glad you said that, because I just counted it right now. I literally just counted it, because people have this idea that Giannis Antetokounmpo only played like 5 years.
Giannis been in the league like 10 years.
He's been in the league for 10 years.
I didn't say that. I said the time he's been playing as a man.
Watch this.
From when he became the man.
No.
6 years ago.
Or is it Hakeem's fault that he was the man from the jump?
Yes.
No,
Hakeem went to college.
Hold on, Mars. That's my point. Hakeem was the man from the jump. Hold on, Ron. Here's my point. This is why I'm gonna cook these niggas 3 the fucking hard way for 3 of these jabronis up here. The 3 goddamn musketeers. Bro, that's my point. Hakeem came in the league cooking niggas and killing. He had a head start on what Giannis had. And if you put Giannis' resume beside his, Giannis don't damn near caught the man. Already.
What do you mean catch? Go ahead, go.
Hakeem went to 2 finals. And he won 1. That's more. I think DPOY. What year was it?
In how many years? Hold on. And how many years Hakeem played?
We're talking about 10. This is all 10. This is all
10 years. In 10 years.
How many DPOYs? How many DPOYs did Hakeem Olajuwon have?
Hakeem had 2.
Hakeem had 2 in 10 years. He had an MVP in those 10 years. How many times when he led the league in blocking?
How many years Giannis been in the league?
Times.
10. How many years Giannis been in the league?
10.
10.
Hold on, this Giannis' 10th year?
Yeah.
Okay, nigga, he going to the finals this year, nigga. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Smoke it.
So they'd be tied on.
Smoke it, nigga.
So they'd be tied.
But Hakeem,
that's my point. Hold on. That was my point to Low. That's why. Hold on. That's why I said to Low.
In 10 years, right? Hakeem has more DPOYs. Hakeem has been to more finals. Or if Giannis makes it this year, that'll be the same amount. Giannis would just have 1 more finals MVP and 1 more ring. Other than that, and then 1 more MVP. But the 3-time block champion, the 2-time rebounding champion, that just means nothing to you. It just means nothing.
Yes, he has more. He has more All
NBA teams. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying.
I'm hearing it.
We hear you.
I'm saying to you, I'm saying to you, hold on, bro.
For the last 3 hours.
I'm saying to you that Giannis is in the building. He's on the same level if he win a chip in the Finals MVP this year. That's what I'm saying, bro.
He ain't better than the damn Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not in the same. I don't think
he ain't even in the same conversation.
And he gonna get bounced out.
You hating, bro.
I ain't hating for saying Giannis ain't in the same conversation.
Let me ask you. So you think Giannis is a better basketball player than Hakeem? You think Giannis peaked better as a scorer, a defender, a rebounder, a playoff player?
Hold on. Well, it depends on what you. It depends on what your flavor, what you like. Listen, everybody likes. Hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. I'm gonna use your new school era, Mookie. You like Embiid because of all the post moves he got, because of the fact he can face up, shoot J's, he can post up, all this other stuff he got to his game, right?
Hold
on, Mookie. Hold on. But Giannis averaged more points, more rebounds, and more assists. Hold on.
Average more
points. No, you don't average more points, though.
You just lied.
Oh, excuse me. He averaged just almost the same amount of points,
less points,
more rebounds, and more assists, right? And he got this all world way better game than Giannis.
He does.
But Giannis is still right there on par with the creme de la creme.
How many free throw attempts beat Giannis?
It don't matter. Hold on. It don't matter. I'm saying, I'm saying to you, and then hold on. And then on top of that, Mookie. And then on top of that, He won more games than this nigga. This nigga ain't even did that. He ain't even won shit.
Embiid was got moving again. It was Hakeem versus
No,
Giannis.
I'm talking to him. No, I'm using him for Embiid. No, listen. He's talking about Embiid. I'm using him for Embiid. So I'm saying that's who Mookie likes. So I'm giving you a comparison of what I'm saying. He asked me about the game with Hakeem in him. So I'm saying he likes Embiid's game better than Giannis's game. That's why he thinks Embiid is better. But if you look at the numbers, Giannis is right there on par, if not better than Joel Embiid.
Who's better, Hakeem or Giannis?
Hakeem.
Okay, nothing to talk about.
Bro, I asked Lo a question.
I know what you asked. You said it 10 times. I know what you asked.
Yeah, you took it the wrong way.
No, I'm telling you, he's not on Hakeem's level if he wins this year.
So
Let me ask
you a question, Mark. What do we have to do to be on Hakeem's level?
He has to play at the level he's playing at now for a long time. That's what he has to do.
So longevity. That's literally what I said.
Yes, he needs years. He needs to put years together.
And not just longevity at an elite level.
Yes.
Well, how long have you guys? Hold on. Let me ask y'all. How long have y'all considered him to play at an elite level? Hold on.
If he does this for another 6-7 years, if he does this for another 5 to 7 years, I'll open up the conversation.
No. But how many years, Marks? How many years right now y'all think Giannis been playing at an elite level?
5 to 6 years.
5 or 6.
No, 5 or 6. Which one? 5 or 6. Which one?
I'm giving him 5.
5.
6.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Since 2019 year, that's his first time.
How many years? No, I think 2018.
I'm not giving him 2018. I'm not giving him 2018.
But again, Ticket. I stated that in the beginning. Everybody in my top 10 has been playing at an elite level for a decade. That's
so you value. What makes you guys think that he's not going to do that?
I'm not projecting.
Nobody's
saying that.
Bro,
we're not saying he can't. We're saying he hasn't yet.
We're saying that
because I literally said if you want to project, that's fine. But if you're asking me, that's where I have him at. And so I'm willing to jump over some other players who are in the same realm, but to jump over the players who have legitimately pieced together 10, 11, 12 years of elite level play. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. When you evaluating players, where do you what criteria you go off? You go off longevity, like
you go off of whatever makes sense to him.
I go off. Well, let me answer the question, Lo. I go off longevity. I go off your effect and your effect on the game. I go off your effect on winning as well. So I think all those things are important. So when I look at Giannis has a great effect on his team winning games. Giannis does have somewhat of longevity because he's been doing it for 6 years. Giannis Antetokounmpo, to me, he clears. He definitely clears, bro.
This man Hakeem was battling the Boston Celtics in his second year.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And guess what? And when we look on history, we'll say that his second years at being a man, Giannis was battling world champions like Kawhi Leonard. He was battling the LeBron Jameses of the world. He was battling all these.
When was he battling LeBron?
No, I'm saying during the season.
Hakeem was battling MJ.
He was battling KD. I'm saying. Hold on. But Giannis got heavyweights. Giannis got heavyweights on his resume too.
He sent the Showtime Lakers home. He sent them home,
bro. Giannis been.
That is true.
Bro, I'm gonna say this. Hey, my brother. I'm gonna say this to you, Doug.
He did that in his second year.
Doug.
It is true.
Look, hey, Doug. I can't argue Hakeem's start because he came in off the back fresh. But here's my point: the fact that Giannis is in the building after the way his career started is crazy.
He's not in the building.
We won't put him in that building.
Let me ask you this question to get this last question.
Fucking hating ass motherfucker. Nigga say he ain't in the fucking building. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's horse fucking shit. Man average 30. Man average 30 for damn near 5 years. You motherfucker talking about he ain't in the building.
I just want to.
He's not.
Wait, Ron. I want to ask Ticket this last question. What is your top 5 point guards, Ticket?
In NBA history?
Yes.
Number one overall, I would have to say Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Number 2, I'd have to say Isaiah Thomas. Number 3.
I gotta go. I gotta sign out. All right, I'm done.
I had to say, hold on. Number 3, I had to say, let me finish. Number 3, I had to say J Kidd.
Oh my God.
Number 4.
Okay, never mind. I think I know where this is going now. I think never mind. Go ahead, go.
Number 3, I gotta say J Kidd. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go. Damn, this shit is hard right here, man.
I'm assuming Steph's not a point guard. To him,
Steph's not a point guard.
No. I still rank Steph with the point guards. I just don't think he's better than J Kidd as a point guard. As a point guard, you asked me point guard, not player. You asked me a point guard, not player. Point guard. You
got Stockton over Steph.
Hold on. You think Steph's a better point guard than J Kidd?
I think they both play point guard. I think he is.
No, I asked you. You think Steph is a better point guard than J Kidd?
Yeah, because they both were point guards. So yes.
I asked you a question. Do you think Steph is a better point guard than J Kidd?
I keep answering it for you.
Nigga, hey Ron, y'all have a blessed night, man. These niggas is LFI cap, man. Ain't no fucking way that nigga's a better
Wait. How about this? Let's redo it. Let's go small forward. Let's go small forwards. Who's the better? Name me your top 5 small forwards. So we don't have to go into the semantics of the point guard.
Top 5 small forwards. This is easy. Number 1, I have to go Larry Joe Bird.
Okay.
Number 2, LeBron Ramon James. Number 3, I have to go.
Be very careful what you about to say next, Ticket, because this is where things will become inconsistent.
3 through 5. Hey, yo, why are you trying to fuck with me, dog?
It will be inconsistent.
Why are you trying to fuck with me,
because I want to hear who your 3 through 5 is.
Why is this man doing this shit? Man? Y'all niggas is scumbags.
Because you're going to have to be consistent on this.
Let me think. Y'all some scumbag ass.
You better think there.
You got Dr. J, you got KD.
Hold on.
It's not KD.
Who I said so far? Who I said so far?
You said
Larry Bird and LeBron.
So you need 3 more. It need to be consistent from what you've been.
No, didn't I give you somebody after LeBron?
No, you didn't.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You just said Larry Bird.
I said Larry Bird. Hold on. I said Larry Bird. LeBron James, right?
LeBron. Yep.
You know what?
Damn.
You better name a nigga who won an MVP and won multiple champions. You better name.
No, I ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna go. Because I've said this before. I'm gonna go Dominique Wilkins.
And that right there is where it don't make no sense.
The epitome of losing.
But I think Dominique. Hold on, no. But you said epitome of losing.
No. Dominique never won an MVP though.
Hey, stop, low. Hold on, low. Stop. Hold on. He says the epitome of losing. Why? Because Dominique Wilkins didn't whore himself and go to super team to win chips.
Where's the
That's why. That's why.
Where the MVPs? Where the MVPs?
Where are the accolades? He could have won MVPs and not won championships like Jokic. Where's the accolades?
Hey, bro, listen. First of all,
hold on.
Hey, first of all,
cut to the chase the same way you guys did with Hakeem and just say, let's look at the way he hooped. We can do that.
Oh, let's do that and see if it's better than Kevin Durant. Let's do that.
It's not.
Let's do that.
Hey, Ron,
that's not worse. Hey, hold on. What did Dom average for his career? Almost 25, right?
Who?
Yeah, he was the elite scorer.
KD averaged
Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, Dominic. I think KD and Dr. J.
And hold on. And didn't Dom have seasons where he was averaging around 28, 29 points?
Yeah, he had seasons where he averaged.
I think Dr. J also is checks off that box as well, though.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying I'm saying, but I'm saying. I mean, listen, different strokes for different folks.
But what is it though?
Hold on. I think Dominique Wilkins. I think he's better than KD.
No. Stop. Dr. J. Why? Why is it not better than Dr. J?
I like his game better than Dr. J's.
But the accolades.
But the accolades, though, Ticket.
No, I can't because Dr. J he played in the ABA, so y'all using ABA.
No. He won an MVP in the NBA.
I'm with you on that. Hold on, I'm with you on that, but I still think that Dominique played in a better era than Dr. J. A more competitive era.
What was the era?
The late 80s and the early 80s.
What was the era that he played in?
The nigga was out here playing against Mike. The nigga was out here playing against goddamn Reggie. The nigga was out here playing against motherfucking all those dudes in that era, bro. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Stop capping, nigga. He's playing against Larry. He's playing against what?
The same era that Hakeem played in.
Dr. J played
in the 80s.
What are you talking? No. But Hakeem, I'm saying, listen, this is what I'm saying to you about Hakeem, bro. I'm not saying that Hakeem is lower than Giannis right now. I'm not saying that, bro.
I know you're not saying that.
Y'all motherfuckers saying he ain't in the building. That's bullshit.
He's not. But no.
You realize how inconsistent.
Y'all said he ain't in the building. Hold on, I want you to think about this. Motherfucker averaged 30 for like the last 4 or 5 years, damn near. Y'all said he ain't in the building.
He's only averaged 31s.
I said almost for the last. What did he average the last 5 years, Lo?
It's at 29. It's almost fair.
29.
Right. And what else he averaged? What else he averaged, Lo?
It's at 29, 29, 28, whatever. I
right.
just
So right at 30 for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Hold on. Hey,
Can I please
hold on, Mookie. Go ahead, more.
So Dr. J is below Dominique because of the era, correct?
No, I didn't say that. I said because that I think Dominique Wilkins was a better basketball player than Doc.
And you also said Dr. J played in a weaker era and Dominique played in the late.
As far as the competition,
yes. I know what a weaker era means.
I'm talking about I'm saying as far as the competition, bro.
I know what it means. Please enlighten me.
Hold on. So you think Dr. J played better competition than Dominique Wilkins?
Can you let me finish where I'm going before you ask more questions? Can you please tell me the era in which Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played in?
He played in the 70s.
Which era did Dr. J play in?
He played in the 70s.
Okay, so the same era. We've got that off the table.
But those are two different positions.
That's fine. But the competition is still the same.
Mm-hmm. Which era?
No. I'm saying Dominique Wilkins played against better competition that were forwards and guards in his era.
We're talking about the competition of Dr. J and Kareem.
Which era was more difficult to play in? The 2000s or the 70s and early 80s?
2000s.
Which era did Kobe Bryant play in?
2000.
Kobe played in the 2000s.
You have Kareem over Kobe Bryant.
Yes. But I have Kareem.
I gotta go.
Hold on. Low. The reason why I have Kareem over Kobe Bryant is simple. First of all, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got 6 world championships.
Now the accolades.
Second of all, let me finish. I said first. I didn't say only, nigga. First, young fella. Don't drop your teeth, boy.
Them completely when it was
Secondly, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Whose game is better, thinking Kobe?
Hold on, bro. Secondly, he got more MVPs. Thirdly,
so does Dr. J.
Bro, my man.
The accolades don't matter when it's Dominique.
Thirdly, he's the second greatest scorer to ever play the game of basketball.
Okay.
Fourthly, the man has more finals MVPs.
Okay.
No,
so why
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He does have more finals MVPs than Kobe.
2-2. It's 2-2.
The same 2-2.
Hold on, he didn't win 3 finals MVPs?
No, he did not.
Okay, well, cool. We got 2. Okay, no problem. Okay, we take that. All right. Just my overall look at his whole body of work from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I rank him over Kobe. Kobe came in the league, he was on the bench.
Okay. So you do real. So basically, you're saying you just pick Dominique because you just favor him in general.
Yeah, I just personally think I think he's better than Dr. J.
So you see how that's inconsistent, right? You see how that's inconsistent.
He's discrediting Kobe for coming off the bench.
It's not inconsistent. Hold on.
Giannis literally being a bench warmer.
I know.
5 years don't mean nothing.
Let me say this again. Let me say this again. You guys say it's inconsistent. It's about what I like when I'm looking at a player. I think Kobe's better than LeBron.
It's not.
You like different things depending on the players.
That's the part. Yeah, you do.
Saying to you, bro, listen, Lo. If all three of y'all if one person asks me a question, I can answer. What I'm saying to y'all is this. I like Kobe over LeBron. I can't argue LeBron's accolades, but I can argue intangibles and other things in the game that I thought Kobe Bryant brought that he didn't bring. Okay. With Dominique Wilkins, I like Dominique over a guy like Dr. J because I thought Dominique had more aspects to his game than what Dr. J had.
Such as
what? Like Dr. J as far.
Such as what?
He saw Dominique in his childhood.
Dominique developed a good mid-range jump shot.
Okay.
Dominique was also just as athletic as Dr. J getting to the basket.
He was an elite
finisher. He was just as good of a defender as Dr. J.
No,
he was not.
No, he wasn't? That's a goddamn lie. Did you not watch him?
No.
Did you watch Dr. J?
Bro, y'all niggas on, man.
Did you watch Dr. J?
How many all defenders?
I didn't say he was a better defender. I said he was on the same level.
He was not though.
Yeah, he's not. I'm telling you, he's not.
He's not. But even if you want to believe that ticket, why is it that when it comes to the accolades for the Dr. J and Dominique argument because the accolades favor Dr. J more MVP.
I didn't do the accolades though.
But that's the art. That's what we're saying. That for whatever reason, we've been sitting here talking about accolades.
No, I'm saying with Corona. I'm saying with Kareem, I respect his accolade because he came in the door killing.
Okay,
so that's why I
don't you respect Dr. J's accolades?
I'm not saying that. I don't. I'm saying, listen, I picked Kareem based off his accolades, but I said the main thing that put me over was he came in the door as being the most dominant player in basketball at that time.
So what did Dr. J do when he first entered the league?
Bro, he already been playing in the ABA.
What did he do when he got into the ABA, Ticket?
No, he was killing. I'm just saying, bro.
Okay, so everything you're saying is applicable.
You're not hearing me. Okay, what did Dominique do then?
He averaged 17. He was not nowhere near. 17 is not the 27.
In that era? Hold on, but in that era?
17 to 27.
The early 80s.
All right.
27 to 17?
No,
what are we talking about?
The coming in the door kills his Hakeem and Giannis argument instantly.
Hey, why don't you two dudes put down basketball reference and have a fair argument?
And when we talk about MVP,
I'm not even using basketball reference. I'm just
yes, you are.
You got that. I see you looking over there at that screen. You're looking over there at that screen. I see you looking over there at that screen.
Turn your camera right now to your computer. Turn your camera to
your computer right now. I got the YouTube chat, Ticket.
No, I ain't talking about the YouTube chat. Turn to the other side.
Left
Turn to the other side.
That's where you look at it.
Hey, but listen.
Wait. We can't. Last part. If you keep talking about coming out the gate killing, then again, the Hakeem argument is even more favorable for Hakeem than Giannis because Giannis did not come into the league.
I said that's why I ranked him over Kobe because listen, I think I like Kobe's game over Kareem's. I'm talking about just him basketball wise. But when we say ranking, I rank on different things as far as I see.
Depending on different players.
Yeah, I mean, depending on who the player is and how I feel about the player, I put everything into my thought process.
Jokic back-to-back MVPs doesn't mean anything to you.
Right? It won't mean nothing because it depends on the player.
His back-to-back MVPs don't mean anything to me because I don't see Jokic as that type of player for real. I don't think he's as great as they say.
It depends on the player. It just depends on the player.
Let me ask you something. So if Giannis win another championship, do you think he's close? Like a couple championships, do you think he's closer to Tim Duncan?
Couple, or what do you mean?
Couple. No, Giannis got to win. Hold on, to get the Timmy, Giannis gonna have to win. Giannis gonna have to win. If he win 4 as the man, to me that puts him right there over Timmy. If he wins 4 as the man, because Timmy won 5, but he wasn't the man for all 5 of them. See what I'm saying? If Giannis win 4 chips, which is possible, if he win 4 chips as the Finals MVP as the man, bro, he passed Tim Duncan. Man.
How many things we gonna just give people, bro? They did the same thing with Kawhi Leonard.
Hold on, but Doug, let's be real. Hey, Doug, let me ask you a question. Hey, Doug, let me ask you a question, though, Doug. Let's be real. Let's have a good, honest conversation, right? Yeah, hold on, Doug. As great as y'all say that the Celtics are right now, because you come on here every day and praise the Boston Celtics. We watch you, right?
Yeah.
Giannis beats those guys, wins the chip. Wouldn't you value that more because how much you pumped up the Boston Celtics?
I will value it, but you acting like Hakeem Olajuwon didn't do no.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm not listening to what I'm saying.
You would value it right now.
I'm saying as much as
I would value it.
Because you say, hold on, you come in here and say basically that this championship is the Celtics to lose. That's what you say all the time. I listen to you, right?
My bad. I just seen
okay. So you're saying, hold on, no, right? So you're saying that you're overwhelmingly picking the Celtics to win the chip. I've heard you say this.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, right. So I'm saying if Giannis beats them, wins the chip, isn't that like some of the other all-time great victories in the playoffs that you crediting these other guys for?
And that's 100% true.
So what I'm saying to you is, hold on. So here's my point. Here's my point. So that would mean Giannis will probably have to go through the MVP, and if Joel Embiid wins it, right?
No, if he doesn't.
Who they playing the next round?
He's only going to have to go through Boston or
okay. But he's either going to have to go through Boston or he's going to have to go through the dude who's probably going to win the MVP and Joel Embiid.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you going through him, and then you going through whoever come out the West.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So
I agree. This means a lot. This means a lot.
Right. So I'm saying, so the magnitude of him winning that chip, right, with the Finals MVP.
Yes.
I'm saying to you, to y'all, that doesn't say, damn, this dude. We gotta start talking about.
You realize, and listen, 100%. That will mean a lot to Giannis, especially for me, because I did not think he'll be able to do it. You're acting like Hakeem Olajuwon didn't win championships as a 6th seed. You're acting like he did not send the freaking Showtime Lakers home package
I'm not saying
by
that,
himself.
I'm not saying.
And I'm saying, wait, ticket. I agree wholeheartedly. This will mean a lot for Giannis, but not to the point where I would think that he's in the same room as Hakeem Olajuwon at that.
Man, y'all not.
Ticket to this. This is my final point as well. What you're saying is, and this is like the conversation we always go back and forth on, where like those are the thing that you are outlining for Giannis are things that basically everybody in the top 10 has also accomplished as well. Almost everyone in the top 10 has went into the finals, won a championship, or had a route to the finals where you could argue they were not like overwhelming favorites or sometimes even underdogs. So you accomplishing that is not enough. You would have to do more to supersede or even be in a room with them, right? Especially if you don't have as many all-NBA, all-defensive team selections, if you don't have the body of work as much as them. Because again, Hakeem has those things, plus 10, 12 years of elite play.
No, I'm saying no, but you don't think Giannis gonna get there?
When he gets there, we can have that discussion. But I'm gonna say it like this: I believe that ringing off 12 years of elite level play is much more difficult than winning a championship, because you can win a championship if you're on the right team. That path becomes significantly easier. Hakeem Olajuwon after Ralph Sampson got hurt, it took him years to get back to that point because of the team that he was on.
How old is Giannis right now? 28?
28.
Mm-hmm. Man, Giannis gonna be killing these dudes. See around 34, man.
And when he does that, I'm all ears.
But and that's why I say you nasty, Lo, because you believe he will do that.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Rob. That's why these niggas is nasty.
I still believe Giannis is getting better.
Rob, these niggas is nasty, Rob, because they believe Giannis gonna do it, Rob. They arguing with you, Rob.
I said from the beginning, if you want to project, that's fine. I said that from the beginning.
No, but I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you, he's catching him. And you're saying 10 years, I'm using it from when he became the man. That little short period of time in the last 5-year span, Giannis got 2 MVPs. He got a Defensive Player of the Year award, a Finals MVP, a championship. So let's say Giannis in a 6-year span that he's been elite, like y'all said, 6 years. Yes. If he gets the 2 chips, he does all of this shit he's been doing in a 6-year span.
Ticket, I'm not denying that, but let me ask you this: you know how many players in NBA history have been selected to 12 all NBA teams? 12. You know how many?
Giannis will be.
I'm not saying, but I'm trying to let you know how rare it is. You know how many players have been selected to 12 all NBA teams?
How many?
It's
Giannis
10.
Giannis will be.
It's only
It's
10.
11, Lo. It's
or
11.
It might be 11.
No.
He's saying Giannis is the 11.
Giannis will be 11.
You're saying Giannis?
Undoubtedly,
this is
coming.
Okay, and so
It's projections, but it's something that you can clearly see with your own.
If God forbid, if Giannis tears his Achilles tomorrow, what are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all do realize, like,
why would I project when I could just wait for it to happen?
Dwight Howard was on a projection.
Don't do that, Dog, you a nasty boy, man.
Dwight Howard was on a projection to be one of the best centers we've ever seen. But what happened? Getting hurt, and it turned around.
And also let me be clear. And that's this out of those 10. That's also including Bob Cousy and Dolph Shade.
Hey, Doug, you my brother.
Basically, oh my God. Basically, since the new era of basketball, there's only been 8 players who have been able to sustain that level of play for 12 years or longer.
Bro, I'll tell y'all how nasty Lowe is, bro. Lowe's the only nigga on YouTube that'll take a John Stockton tape, break it down, and tell you that shit is trash. This nigga is sad, y'all. Look at him scratching his head. That nigga is sad, bro. That nigga literally took me, y'all, and said, man, look at this ticket. You impressed by this? Look at this, man. Oh, man, that shit won't nice, man.
You know what also is crazy about the MVPs and the championships? Like we all know, again, like that it's very dependent on the team you're on, bro. Hakeem clearly, and I do mean clearly, would have seen way more success if he was on a much better team.
Drink more water just eased you in the super chat. Put that back.
I know. That's what I'm.
He EF'd by taking out Giannis's first 3 seasons.
And that
but though that's when Hakeem was in college.
Okay, so Hakeem came in at 22. Giannis
came
in at 19.
It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
He also took out.
No, it's not. He started from Hakeem's rookie year and didn't start from Giannis' rookie year.
No, so if Giannis would have been a traditional American, or if it would have been during that time, he would have went to college for at least 3 years.
But guess what?
Like Michael Jordan did. Yo, Morris.
He did
Michael
not.
So Ron,
Jordan
was the King?
Your goal.
But even
he did not.
He took out the first 3 years, but he did the age range.
Well, y'all
from 22
y'all
to
take off
28,
no
he did
years for LeBron. So why are you going to do
We
it?
can do the same thing for LeBron too, though.
Oh, we are now? Are we going to do that for Ron, are we taking the first 3 years off for LeBron? Are we? Ron, are we doing that?
Hold on, what? Why are we taking years
he
off?
made the finals in his first year. That means
because if you
No, he
take the
did not.
first
He didn't make it in his first year.
No,
take off his first 3
He
years.
missed the playoffs his first year. What are we doing?
No, if we take off his first 3 years, LeBron rookie was fine.
I'm not mad at that. If
so
you guys say
Ron,
that,
that's how you're doing that now?
If you want to say that,
no, not if.
Let's keep
Ron,
the same
Ron,
energy for
is
Kareem
that
as
how
well.
you are going
Let's
to
keep
do
the
that?
same energy for Kareem as well.
Oh, man.
But if that's what you guys want to do, you guys
I don't want to do that. I'm looking at the entire
I
body.
want to
You did it.
Everyone's
You did it.
I did it because you guys are saying ignore his first 3 years.
I know we're not.
You said it. What are you talking about? You said we're ignoring the first 3 years.
There's a misunderstanding. There's a misunderstanding. We're not saying to ignore it. Drink more water was attempting to ignore it and to remove it. What we're saying, because he's saying from 22 to 28, so he's removing the first 3 years.
Yeah.
What we're saying is we're including everything. But then if you are going to remove Giannis his first 3 years to keep up with the age range, that means you would have to do that for everyone.
We can do that for everyone.
And so are you going to do that for LeBron?
We can do that for LeBron.
Not are you? Is that how you're going to make the argument for LeBron moving forward, Ron?
I make that argument for everybody.
No,
are we
taking away one of Kobe Bryant's championships?
You said what?
Are we taking away one of Kobe Bryant's championships because he wasn't 22?
Oh my
and he would have been in college. Are we taking away one of his?
That's kind of nasty.
That's what y'all doing.
That's kind of nasty.
Are we taking what?
He wasn't 22. Are we just taking away?
The point that I'm trying to make.
Oh, so if you accomplish something before 22 is valid, but if you don't do anything,
the point I'm trying to make is, and I say this all the time. I will say this even for guys like Shea, Luka, and Trey who 23, 24. You're not who you are because you're so young. You still have a long ways to go. So when these dudes are 19 playing in the NBA,
so where does it start?
I take it with a grain of salt.
So
when they go up against seasoned vets and fail, I take it with a grain of salt. And I will
So when
does it start, Ron? When does it start?
I mean, it kind of maturity depends on who you are.
Just pick an age.
It's not necessarily the same for everybody.
So it just changes.
This is a weird conversation to have. It's a weird conversation to
have.
I
agree.
It wouldn't be weird
because I can't give everybody the same thing.
LeBron
was ready to ball.
That's the problem.
LeBron was ready to ball at 18 years old when he got.
So when it's LeBron,
he was ready to go.
Do everything. When it's
Kobe, you gotta do everything. No, you're right. No, you gotta do everything. You gotta do.
This is my fucking problem. This is my fucking
You gotta
problem
do
with Giannis
everything for
fans.
everybody.
And this is why I get called a fucking Giannis hater. Because y'all want to give this man every fucking excuse.
I've never heard
every
this before.
fucking leeway every single time for this man. And don't get me wrong, I love Giannis, but y'all ODing right now. Now you talking about taking.
I've been here for an hour. In the last hour, I've heard take away Giannis's first 3 years, give him a post game, make him a pick and roll big, make him 280 pounds. I've heard everything possible to boost Giannis's game.
Ron,
Every single thing
Ron, are we going to remove the first 2 or 3 years of Curry's career because he was injured and he wasn't the player he was yet? Are we gonna do that?
No, it's not about removing years. And Steph went to college, so Steph don't get that type of pass. Steph came in the league mature and ready to go. So Steph don't get that type. Steph don't get that type of pass.
When he was injured in his
But he wasn't 22
year,
though. He didn't have 4 years of college.
It doesn't matter.
Magic Johnson came in at 19.
Ready to go.
Magic Johnson came in at 19. So does his 42, 15, and 7 just go out the window?
Yo,
now
everything counts. Nothing's getting taken off the table.
Okay,
All I'm saying is that
cool.
maturity does matter. If you're 19 and you step in the league and you're balling at 19, I'm tipping my hat off to you. No ifs, ands, or buts, because that's obviously that's hard to do. It's hard to play at 19 against grown men and hold your own.
And a man going to the finals in literally his second year, taking apart
one
of the best teams in NBA history. We're just gonna forget about that.
Ain't gonna lie, Dub. Hey, Dub, that was your best point all month. I ain't gonna hold you. That was by far.
And that was tough.
I ain't gonna lie, that was tough. That's a good point.
That was tough. Absolutely.
That's a good point.
Absolutely.
That's a very good point, actually. Ain't gonna hold you, Dub. That's a good point, man.
I'm just like that, man. I'm just like that.
Hakeem being able to beat the Showtime Lakers in '86. That's a good point.
But
Kareem, I think, had like 27.
With that being said,
that's a good point.
Hakeem had something with him though.
Not to the level of Showtime Lakers.
You're right. Not to the level, but they had something going on over there.
Let me see what he did. Let me see what he
He put 31, 11, and 4 blocks. That's what he did.
How many steals he had?
Two a game.
That's fucking crazy. From a big?
For sure crazy.
Like, come on, bro. There's no way we're talking about this.
Completely outplayed Kareem. Completely outplayed him.
The reigning finals MVP.
Got outplayed by a sophomore.
Kareem was still drunk. He was still drunk on champagne. The same way Steph's still drunk on champagne. And
Jordan Poole is drunk. Jordan Poole is crazy, bro. Jordan Poole.
Listen, I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm done with Jordan Poole.
Y'all be easy. I'm tired, bro.
I'm done with Jordan Poole. I can't do Jordan Poole. I can't. Jordan Poole is done. I can't even defend that man no more, bro. It's done. He's finished. It's cooked.
Hey, Mook, I love you. Give Giannis his props. And you two jabronis up there at the top.
You don't think top 15 will be giving him his props though? Put him in the top 15.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all know what the man is.
No, we're saying if he wins a championship.
You don't have to like his. You don't have to like his offensive game, none of that stuff, man, or how he does it. But bro, the man's still out here putting up. Bro, and the thing is, he does it in limited minutes. That's crazy.
I'm not denying that. Ticket.
You just put up his 30. Hold on. You just put up his 36 minutes. The nigga be averaging 35, bro.
That's not how that works.
And think about this. Y'all say, oh, when B scores more, he played more minutes.
Yeah, that's not how that works. But I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but I think Embiid is a more skilled offensive player than Giannis.
No, but Giannis average.
Kyre's a more skilled offensive player. What does that mean?
He's better in the post. He has better footwork. He's elite 3-level scorer. He can score all 3 ways.
Giannis got more wins. Giannis got more wins and Mookie. Giannis got more wins. Any damn near average the same thing that dude averaged in less time.
Well, Giannis also had a better team as well.
No, he didn't. Because no, talking about Mookie.
Are you kidding me, bro? Giannis got a better team.
Mookie. Philly won 67% of their games without Embiid this year.
All right, what did Giannis win?
What do you win on Giannis?
67%.
But they had a winning record.
It was like 11-6.
Right. Hold on. You guys were 11-5 without Embiid, and they were 11-8 without Giannis.
No, including.
Yes, it was. Look it up. Google it right now.
The 2 games where Giannis played less than 10 minutes, and they.
No. I said their record without Giannis Antetokounmpo playing.
You're not listening to what he's saying. You're not listening. He's saying there's games in which Giannis got hurt, only played 10 minutes, and they still won those games. But you wouldn't be able to count those because you're not counting. Because you're looking at
he played.
Who they was talking about. You gotta look at who they was playing against too.
Oh, so now we gotta do.
No, I'm talking about in those games. I'm talking about those 2. That happened. Hold on. That happened 2 games. Hold on. That happened 2 games. Who did they play in those 2 games?
One game they played Miami, which is crazy.
They played Phoenix.
Another game they played Chicago, and they won.
Trash. 2 trash ass teams.
What about Phoenix? What about Phoenix?
What?
They didn't play. He didn't play Phoenix like that. No, he was only hurt 2 of
he's talking in
I'm talking about games where Giannis missed. He played against Phoenix.
No, but if you want to talk about trash teams, the teams that Philly played without Embiid, Toronto, Washington, Washington, the Knicks,
did they beat Miami?
Brooklyn, Charlotte, Orlando.
Yeah.
What they beat them by? What was the score, Lo?
They blew out Miami.
Right, just like they did today, because Miami's trash. And then with the other game,
wouldn't that prove how good they are if they can blow out Miami, a playoff team?
No, Miami's trash, man. Miami been getting the hell beat out of them all year.
Oh man, so now
that's why they was in the play-in.
The teams that Philly was playing without Embiid were bad.
They played Chicago, right? How much they beat Chicago by?
12.
They trash too. They ain't even in the playoff.
So wait, so then all right, so then all right, so let's look at the games in which Giannis just didn't play at all and they won.
11 and 8.
They lost to Toronto, who's not in the playoffs. They lost to the Warriors. They lost to Cleveland. They lost to Miami twice without Giannis, but you just said they were trash. They lost to Washington, and they lost to San Antonio. Those are the teams they lost to without Giannis.
Right. They lost a trash team. Okay, cool. What does that prove?
Jesus Christ, Ticket. If you are discrediting when they win games,
what did the Philadelphia 76ers do without Embiid?
All right, let's go look at that. Because my God, Ticket. If you're going to discredit
ass nigga. Y'all niggas do anything to go against a nigga. Y'all two niggas is sad.
I'm providing the facts. I don't know what to tell you.
You providing the cap, nigga. Bring your ass.
I'm pause. Well, they lost to Denver without.
Let's keep going.
Denver's one of the best teams.
You right. Hold on. You right. I expect that. Let's keep going.
They lost to Charlotte. That's a horrible team.
Right.
They lost to the Knicks, though, a playoff team.
Same as Embiid.
And they lost.
I'll be honest.
And they lost to Washington.
Hold on. Here's a better question. Who did they beat without Embiid?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Orlando and Washington.
They beat Brooklyn. They beat Brooklyn. Atlanta.
Ticket. Stop saying they're 11 and 8. They literally lost the last 2 games of the season. They had the Giannis Antetokounmpo playing like 35 minutes. They only had bench players.
Is that dumb, bro?
Low. Who's the team that they lost?
Oh, who was that?
Wait. Let me finish.
Is that Dub?
They had the Giannis Antetokounmpo out there for 38 minutes.
That's Dub's big brother.
That's me. It's me.
No, let me finish.
Hold on, that's Dub. That's Dub.
No, that's his big brother Jake.
Can I finish?
No. I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. Is that Dub?
Yes,
that's his big brother Jake.
Yes, it's Dub. Let me.
Dub, you over here looking like DJ Khaled, motherfucker. Hey, go ahead.
They
like Fred Van.
Who they beat?
They beat Brooklyn at the end of the year, so that was a trash team. They beat Atlanta.
No. Brooklyn was solid. Brooklyn
was not solid at the end of the year. What are you talking about?
Hold on, who did they play that game?
Brooklyn. What?
I'm saying, who did Brooklyn play?
They played Cam. They played Cam Thomas.
Okay.
Patty Mills.
I got you.
Yeah, no, that was not a good team.
All right, who else they beat?
They beat them. They beat the Atlanta Hawks also at the end of the season. This is April 7th. That's not a good team.
Keep going.
They beat Miami, who you just said was trash earlier, so that's a bad team. They beat Sacramento. Great game. Wait, let me double check.
Look, this nigga want to hate on me so bad. Go ahead.
So that's one great win. They beat Detroit, one of the worst teams in the NBA.
All right, keep going.
They beat Indiana, and I believe this is Indiana without Tyrese. No, Tyrese was there. Still a non-playoff team.
No. But when they beat them, they were competitive at that time. When they beat them.
No, they did not. They were the Pacers, if I'm not mistaken.
Did they beat them in the first half of the season?
They were a 500 team at that time.
Okay, that's a solid team. They was in the playoffs.
So, but you just said Miami's in the playoffs.
When they beat them, they were in the playoffs. Keep going.
Miami's in the playoffs as well.
Keep going.
They beat Orlando, one of the worst teams. They beat Orlando again, one of the worst teams. Right. They beat Washington, one of the worst teams. They beat Toronto, one of the worst teams. So at most 2.
Hold on, that's 11 games.
Oh my goodness, we'll go.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so who's the 11 teams that the Bucks beat without Giannis?
So two quality wins, one of which was a 500 Pacers team.
No, I ain't asked you that. I asked you to name the teams they beat. Stop trying to change.
I thought they beat Phoenix, bro.
No,
they ain't beat no fucking Phoenix, nigga. You know that shit.
They beat OKC twice. without Giannis. They beat Charlotte. They beat Utah, Indiana, Toronto. They beat Phoenix. Ironically, wow.
I told y'all I'm not tripping, nigga.
Without KD.
Yeah, I don't know. This is in February, so this probably
right.
This is Devin.
But
Devin
it still was a top 4 seed in the Western Conference.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker.
No, that's when they was playing like shit.
No, but they still was a top 4 seed in the West.
No, they was playing like shit. They wasn't. They was.
They was. They were top.
But they wasn't. Hey, Moose, stop capping, nigga.
They beat Orlando. Wait. They beat Orlando, Brooklyn, Detroit, Chicago.
Same thing. They're the same thing. So let's say they want the same level. But hey, Lo. I got one. I want to leave y'all on one thing. Hold on, Lo. I want to leave you on one thing, Lo. Mookie, why you ain't never checked them niggas when they said that if Kawhi had an MVP, he wouldn't be better than fucking KD all time?
Oh, well, I already got Kawhi over KD all time, so I don't, if they
you got him right now? Hold on, you got Kawhi over KD right now?
Yes, all time, yes.
Now, why is that?
I just think Kawhi peaked as a better defender. I think he peaked as a better playoff performer. I think Kawhi was, as his peak, was just as good as a scorer. Not only that, as good as a shot creator as well. So yes, yes.
Yo, they laughing.
He peaked just good, and that not only that, the playoff translation clears Kawhi over KD as well.
I'm not mad at it.
I agree with everything Mookie said.
Not everything.
On top of not everything, but I in the gist of things, I agree with it.
I agree.
Yeah,
the overall message, I agree. And on top of that, KD just not as hard as Kawhi.
That's facts.
He's just not as hard as Kawhi.
I'm leaving on that note because the shenanigans that were being told on this live were ridiculous.
Yeah, you told most of them.
No,
hey, Lo, and tell your low budget brother to stop. He can't fuck with me, man. Look, it's levels to this, dog. You need to bring your ass around. Stop bringing your help, and you can bring your ass up.
Yo, shout out to Giannis.
I need to cook your ass on a daily basis.
Actually,
Damo's crazy,
I have the Bucks.
Damo nice with it. I rocks with Damo, but I cooked his ass 3 to fucking hard.
Hey, Celtics in the finals. I got the Celtics coming out.
No, I have the Bucks in the finals, and I have them winning it all. So shout out to Giannis. I hope I have them winning it.
So you got Giannis passing Hakeem this year?
No, I have Giannis entering my top 15 this year. I have Giannis entering my top 15. But not passing.
I just don't know how they can beat the Celtics though. That's
so
crazy.
Jerry West. All right, before I go, who is 11 through 15? Because if Jerry West isn't in your top 15,
he's not. Jerry West ain't even in my man, bro. Y'all overrate Jerry West.
Okay, so who's 11 through 15?
Bro, let me think. I already had. Let me see. Shaq in my top 10.
Is Hakeem in your top 10?
Yeah, of course.
Is
bro,
my
top 5, bro. My top 10 go like this, and it's real quick. My top 10 go Mike, Kareem, Kobe, Tim, LeBron, Magic,
Larry, Shaq,
Hakeem, Shaq, Larry. How many is that right there?
That's 9.
Hakeem, Shaq, Larry, Wilt. How many is that right there, Lo?
That's 9.
Also, I got Wilt, the Big O.
You got Oscar Robertson top 10?
Also,
Ticket. I can hear Ticket.
Also, I'm going. 11, I would have to go Isaiah. 12, I'm going.
Look at Ron's face.
Well, I'm telling the truth.
No, Isaiah Thomas 11.
I think Oscar Robinson was better than Isaiah Thomas.
Where's Wilt?
He already had Wilt.
Wilt was already up there. 12, I'm going. I said Isaiah. I'm going.
You ain't said Bill Russell yet.
He don't have Bill Russell up there. Don't bring him.
I ain't got Bill Russell up there. You can cancel that.
Yeah. He ain't got Bill Russell.
11, I'm going. 11, I'm going.
11 is Isaiah Thomas.
No, 12. Excuse me. 12, I'm going. No, I had somebody at 12. Who would I have at 12, though?
I don't know. You confusing me.
Okay, 12, I'm going to go Charles Barkley.
What?
13, I'm going.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Over Malone?
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Yes, I think Barkley was better. Hold on. I think Barkley.
Hold on, Ticket.
I think. Hold on.
Because we put you on the spot. Yo, Ticket,
I had this argument the other day. Hold on. I think Barkley's better than Malone. Hey, I think Barkley's better than Malone.
Ticket, let's
I think you don't think Barkley's better than Malone.
I don't mind that argument, but not 12 though. He's not 12 all time.
Bro, Charles Barkley, one of the greatest players I've ever seen, man.
There's so many other players who won championships that we should be over it. Dr. J.
Nah, I don't have Dr. J over Charles Barkley. I think Chuck was better, man.
What about David Robinson?
Oh, I'm about to say that.
Nah, he's in the top. He's in the top 25.
What about Steph Curry?
Steph Curry? Nah, I got Steph Curry. I would put Steph Curry after Charles Barkley.
Why?
Because like I said, I like Charles Barkley's style of play. Steph Curry is a guy who I think, he won championships, but I think he perennially had better teams than what Charles Barkley had.
You think last year's Warriors team was better than the 93?
You goddamn right.
Oh, I don't know.
That nigga had Clay. That nigga had Wiggins, a 3-and-D player who can get you 20 a game.
Say the next name. The next name.
What? Nigga, hold on. Who else? Who else? What are you talking about? Yeah, Poole. Hold on. That's 4 guys right there.
That's 3.
That's 4. That's
you
Steph,
said Clay.
Steph,
Clay, Steph.
Wiggins, Poole. All them dudes. That's 4 dudes. That's damn near giving you 20.
Okay, and the Suns were making the playoffs and the conference finals without Barkley.
What conference finals they made without Barkley?
In 91 or 92.
Hold on. Who was leading that squad?
The same people. Kevin Johnson.
They made the Western Conference Finals?
Yes.
I didn't remember that. Who did they play in the West Finals?
I think they played the Blazers, I believe.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Ticket, I need you to take 3 days and really give us
I
your
don't
top
need
25.
3 days. It's the what you call it. Everybody gonna hate me for Steph Curry take. But bro, I don't see Steph. The reason why I say that about
Steph a top 15 player though? Is he at least top 15?
Yeah, I got him top 15. But I'm gonna let this one. I'm gonna let this go right here. I'm gonna let the string go at this. I don't see Steph the way everybody see him, bro. I think he's great, but I don't see him the way all these new age dudes see Steph.
But you can at least acknowledge though that he has.
I gotta know. He's 13.
Even if you remove the Kevin Durant years, he would still have 2 championships.
Right, he's 13.
Finals
MVP. You and I know when Jordan was in the league, they said Jordan was the greatest. But he said the second greatest player that was in the game was Charles Barkley. Everybody know this.
That's fine. You can say the same thing. LeBron and then the
so
second greatest.
I'm saying So I'm saying no. So when you ask me why I had Charles Barkley so high, I had a high regard for his game. That's why.
I don't care about why you had him so high. We've been sitting here arguing accolades for the last hour and a half. And
I didn't argue accolades though. Y'all did.
You were arguing accolades when it came to.
No, I told you how I felt.
Yeah, I know. When it came to Giannis, you said you listed off the accolades that he was able to accomplish in a finite amount of time.
Yeah, no. I said he's in the building because he had done the same thing Hakeem had done. Plus, y'all like his game, but his numbers is right there on par.
Okay,
y'all
that's
like
fine.
Hakeem.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine, Ticket. But if you're telling me that this man Curry, also in a finite amount of time, was able to accomplish what he accomplished, because Curry in basically an 8-year span has this basically 8 years of Curry that we're talking about right now, that what he's accomplished, and that's including the year that he got hurt. So in a 7 to 8 year span, Curry's 4 championships, 2 MVPs, 1 unanimous, all NBA every single year except for the year that he got hurt.
I got you, man.
But all right, man. Tick, I ain't gonna lie, Tick. I think you gotta rethink.
Tick. We gonna give you a couple days. We'll probably come back to it on either Friday morning or Monday morning.
Put that on TikTok, man. Put that on TikTok.
Tick, I ain't even gonna do you like
that.
Because as Ticket was saying it, I was like, I know he just he not.
No, I'm dead serious. I just like I said, I ain't listen. I'm not. They gonna call me a hater. I'm not feeling guys like Curry and KD and like that. I don't.
Ticket. It's one name that I'm gonna say that you know has to be above Charles Barkley.
Go ahead.
You never said Moses Malone.
No, I can't put. I don't put Moses over Charles because I thought that Charles.
All right, yo, check it out.
Hold on,
Ticket, I gotta go to sleep
Moses,
for real. Hey, look, Ticket, my baby mama calling me. I gotta go do laundry.
Let's go.
Moses Malone, no Moses Malone ticket.
Yeah, he's in my top 20. Moses Malone out of Petersburg High School.
Top 15.
RIP to the legend.
Yeah, Ron, pack this up, man.
Moses, my guy, Petersburg High School, baby.
Three MVPs, has a championship, made it to the finals as well.
He's in my top 15. Period.
Well, which one is it? Top 15 or 20?
No, I'm saying I'm saying he's in my top 20. I mean, he's in my top 15.
But just not, but below Malone still.
No, below Charles Barkley. I said below Charles Barkley. Yeah.
Just think
so
about
what you trying to say is, if I can give you two players to start a franchise with, and you got Charles Barkley or Moses Malone, you're taking.
I'm taking Charles Barkley. Low would too.
I probably would as well, but that doesn't mean that he has a better career though.
I'm taking Charles Barkley.
I'm taking Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley was a
that hypothetical that Ron just proposed.
For their eras. For their eras.
Hey, Ron,
I'm still
Ron, you love Zion right now, Ron. That nigga.
That's why I said for the heirs. That's why I said for the heirs.
Ron, I want you, but Ron,
it would be like
tomorrow, Ron, before the show, go watch Charles Barkley highlights, nigga.
I don't need to.
I'm still picking Barkley.
That nigga was crazy, bro. 6'4" doing that shit he was doing, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I'm still picking Barkley. The Dr. J disrespect is out of hand. So is the Jerry West disrespect as well. But all right, man.
Man lost 8 NBA finals, bro.
All right, y'all know where to find us in the morning.
But Dr. J though,
I like Doc. Shout out to Doc.
Wait, doesn't Wilt also have a losing record in the finals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Wilt was the most dominant though.
But he still has a losing record, correct?
Man, no, but I'm saying man averaged 50 in the season, bro.
He has the most losing records, though, right?
Man averaged 50 in a season.
But he has a losing record, correct?
But he averaged 50 in a season.
If you losing.
Man, good night, man.
All right, we're gonna catch y'all on the flip side.